Good morning. Hi, Ashley. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm trying to start something new, a couple things, and so one of the ideas is when I come on between 10 and 11, I try to bring some kind of cooking item up here and talk about people cooking with it. Plus, I've been releasing like short videos about what I make for supper. But anyways, just changing things up, and I want to have fun. It's still going to be always be chatting, but I want to do something where I have a subject at least to start talking about, and then in January of next year, well, December I have a video, but every Wednesdays I'll release a cooking video because I've been working on what do I got? 55 of them. Yeah, 55. I just have to edit the last one today. So I'm going to cook and cook and cook, and every Wednesday, if I don't come on live streaming, there'll be videos coming out. And recipes if you want to give it a shot. But today, subject is about cast iron. And do you own any cast iron? I know you're young, athlete, but do you cook with cast iron at all? That's what the subject starts out with. And then I talk about other things after. But I just have a main subject when I come on here. And it's do you cook with cast iron? And there's some questions I was going to answer that I put in the beginning of what the subject of the live stream is going to be about. And I'm going to start out with 3 reasons cooking with cast iron is good for your health. You can use less oil. That's lovely sheen on cast iron cookware is sign of a well-seasoned pan, which renders it virtual non-stick. It's a chemical-free alternate to non-stick pans. It is fortified for food with iron, which that was the one that why I cook a lot with it, is because years ago I found out that if you cook on cast iron and you were low in cast iron, then you would, low in cast iron, low on iron, that's what I meant to say. If you're low on iron, it's a good way to cook. Using that, you will put iron back in your body. Good morning. Thanks for joining me. Susan, MT Cole, Fortune Gaming, good morning. You guys cook with cast iron at all? I did say this was going to be one of my subjects when I came on a live stream, because somebody had said, I'd like to talk about cast iron stuff. Thank you for, leaving comments behind. Hi, Lisa. Good morning, doll. Good morning. Anyway, you guys, do you own cast iron? Do you cook with cast iron? That's kind of what I was going to talk about before I get into talking about anything else. And I love this stuff. And I'm going to you'll see on videos, I cook with it all. I use the grill, and I use my pans. And it's one of my favorite things to cook with. I don't cook everything on it, but I prefer to cook with that. So I just wondered, you guys, if anybody owns any kind of cast iron pan, cast iron grill, or anything like that. Or even, I know, Susan, you say you don't cook. Does any of your family use cast iron? And that's what I'm going to say on that. And Passion, I got the address written on a piece of paper. So if you see, it's going to go to Passion's Journey, P for P. That's what I'll call it when I send it to you. Really? You don't own any? Oh, they're really good to see. You used to, yeah, they're really good to have. If you don't own any and you can find some at a secondhand store or whatever, try it. They're really, really healthy to cook with. And because all the other pans have chemicals on it. Like a lot of them, all that Teflon and all that stuff, they're great to cook with because this sometimes sticks, but they're great to cook with. And I use other pans, but normally I don't have my favorite least pan, and I have done it, and I do use it sometimes. It's one of those non-stick pans. Actually, I'm trying to avoid that as I eat healthier this, coming up here and now. I don't want to use it as much. I'm trying anyways. So, and it comes in so many special things here. And MT, you too. I hope you're well out there. All right. And I was trying to showing you what I have besides the cover. That's my kind of pans I have. But I want to get one of these. I don't own this pan, but I really like it. But my grill does this. That's why I don't really need it. But there's pans like this where you can grill steak in it, and it's really nice. But I have a 2-sided grill. That's what I have. Where is it? It's trying to. I couldn't find a picture of what I have, but I found one that. Let's see. Oh, here it is. This is like mine, only it flips over, so you can use the flat side, or the grilled sides. That's kind of what I cook on all the time. There we go. Anyways, I love it. That's not the brand I own, but I do enjoy cooking on it. And there's so many other things. Actually, I forgot that's the one I wanted to show too. The Dutch, look at Dutch oven. Images of Dutch ovens. I own 3 of those and I want to work with them this summer. All right. Oh, not that one, cast iron. This is what I'm talking about. I want to find some other pictures. I have 3 different sizes of these. All right. Oh, yeah, there was this too. Well, let's see. Where'd it go? I have, these are the weights too. I used to work at a restaurant and we use the weights for cooking. I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but they're weights so you use if you're making hash browns at a restaurant or hamburgers or anything you want them to cook faster on a big grill. We use those too, those weights. Well, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Like I said, I don't know if you walked in here, but it said 3 reasons cooking with cast iron is good for your health. You can use less oil. That's lovely sheen on cast iron cookware is the sign of a well-seasoned pan, which renders its virtual non-stick. It's a chemical-free alternative to non-stick pans. It fortifies your food with iron. And then it got like is iron healthy to cook with, which I know it is. Cast iron pans are leach a sizable amount of iron into your food, exceeding dietary intake in some cases. Acid foods will contribute to make more leaching, while an old, heavy, seasoned pan will leach much less iron than a newer one. Steel is made of iron, after all. And it says, what should you cook in cast iron? Smelly foods, garlic, pepper, some fishy, stinky cheese, and more tend to leave aromatic memories with your pan that will turn into next couple of things cook in. Eggs and other sticky things for a while. Delicate fish and acidic things. Now, I cook all kinds of stuff, and I don't have an issue as long as you clean the pan out and do it the right way. I mean, they don't really want you to put it over water, but I do. I kind of put soap and everything. Hi, Velvet. You love me some cat. I love it. That's my subject today. Hi, darling. How are you? Welcome. It's good to see you. I love cast iron. And what do you own that's cast iron? Do you own anything? A lot of things are cast iron. That would have been passed down from your mom maybe too, eh? And it's really nice seeing you. All right. So I have... that is another set of grill. I mean, it comes in with so many things. God. I'm trying to kind of show you all the stuff that I have, what it comes in. Where's those images of the Dutch oven? I was trying to find that too. All right. I got all my stuff too. Believe it or not, I bought it all through Amazon. Dutch ovens is what I was looking for. All right, come on, baby. 8 quart, 9 quart. See, that's 4 quart. So I have a 12 quart, a smaller one. I want to throw some of these up here to show you what I'm talking about that I'm going to use for outdoor cooking. Hi, good morning. Dutch oven. corn-shaped cornbread pan. Do you? I didn't know there's a cornbread pan. Let's see. You see that when I start talking about many things that I talk about, when I really like it, I get so excited about it. And this is one of them to cook. So I can show that when I do videos or something, you'll see me cooking in it. If there's things that I can't really cook in it correctly, then I use something else. But I would say 80% time I'm using this stuff. There it is. Like that, right? You have a Dutch oven like that? I never heard of a cornbread pan. That's interesting. Let me see. So I have it. It's like a 10, a 12, a huge one. Oh my God, I have a huge one. So what did it? I think that's a 12 one. I have a 12. I have 9 or 10, and I have a 16 or something. It's really big. And that one excites me to work with this summer because I'll be using those mostly outdoors. I don't put them in my oven. So you can tell the difference. So on a picture, they look the same size, but this is a small one. And kind of use it for desserts or anything like that. Or if it's only one person or whatever, you don't have to use a big pan. Kind of is a nice thing. All right, so let's take that. So you said a cornbread pan. Let's see what that looks like too. Yeah, here's another kind of, what kind, do you know the makes of them? Do you know the makes of them at all, Velvet? What makes are your cast iron pans? Yeah, I'm gonna pull that up and I want to see that one too. Do you know the shapes of it? Oh, did I put Monday on there? Okay, thank you, Christian. Let's see, what did I put? Happy. I'll get rid of it right now. Okay. There we go. All fixed. Thank you. Cast iron corn pan. Is that what it's? Let me see how you called it. That you have been corn-shaped cornbread pan. We'll call it cornbread pan. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's different. Like it looks like corn? Oh my God, that is really kind of cool. But I don't think this is what you mean, but I'm going to show you what, I never saw this before. This is interesting. Like you said, it's shaped like, is this what we're talking, I'll show you in a minute, for all of you in Velvet. That is really, you should see the stuff they have in cast iron. I don't own all of this. This is cool when I start looking for this. All right. I mean, if you, like I said, if you can afford one, you should try one to see if you like it. Because it is way more healthier to cook than the normal stuff that's all chemically treated. It's way healthier, these pans. I know it's old times or whatever, but sometimes the old stuff is the best stuff. So is that what we're talking about? Is that what you're talking about, Velvet? That's cool. That is really cool, isn't it? I think it's really cool shape. I never ever seen those before, but I know that's old stuff. And they even have a picture where they made. That is so cute. I gotta show you guys this. They made cornbread in the shape of a corn in this pan. Oh my God, I love it. This is really cool. See, I never know where I'm going with this, but I'm seriously, when I see things, well, listen to me. This is cool. Never saw this before, Velvet. I gotta pull this up. It shows it cooking actually cornbread in the corn-shaped pan. I love it. Right here. Look at that. I wonder how old this is, how long ago they did this. Let's see this picture. I don't think it says, it never tells you when it is. Oh, it's in stock, so you can still buy it. It says in stock for $26.10 free shipping from Bayou Classics. And then they have this, it's hilarious what I'm finding here as I search for this subject. My grandmother gave me one that was her grandmother's. I love that traditional stuff, passing it on. But it looks like you can still purchase this. You can still buy this stuff. So that's what makes it cool. But look at the little cornbreads in the shape of a cornbread. Come on. That is so freaking cute. Like everybody got their own little cornbread. I love that. I love that idea. I think my mom would get a kick out of that. Like if I had that pan and I surprised her and made her some cornbread in the shape of corn, I think, oh my God, that's so cute. And then they have this one. This one is, I don't know. That would be, I guess, kind of cool if you wanted to cook something in the shape of this. Let me see. It's a fish pan. Fish cast iron pan. Lord, the stuff you can find on the internet. Oh my goodness, there it is. Look at this one. I could go on. Let's blow this up, but look at it, it's the shape of fish. You guys ever see this? Did you see this one before, Velvet? A fish pan? You guys see that one before? She told me, if there's anything in my house you want, tell me now so I can give it to you. It was sitting in front of me, and I said, I want it that. Oh, that's cute. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? No? I think we're talking about something else. No, Susan, what do you mean? Oh, you never seen a fish pan before. Okay. Okay, gotcha. I got it. And what about this one? Maybe you've seen this one. I bet you, Velvet, if you've been around this stuff, you probably saw this shape pan. Let's show you though. And this looks like it's another type. These are all different cornbread pans. So I guess the fish would have been a cornbread pan because it falls within the cornbread shape. Like it's in the same thing. This is another one, and they even show a picture of cooking cornbread in this pan. Just gotta find the shape here. Here it is. I think I'll leave it there. I'll put something else with that side on the other side. Corn one, yeah. Oh, corn. Oh, you seen the corn one? Yes, but the other ones, no. Okay, gotcha. What about this one? This is kind of simple. Oh, you never saw this one either? No? I love it. And they got it with, this is what I'll show you. It's the same pan with two of the side handles, or it looks like a frying pan, and it has like a handle. So I'm just going to throw that one on beside this one. Let me see if I can grab that. Somewhere it's here. Oh, maybe not. Thought I saved it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, perfect. Perfect. There, so see, look at it, it's got, I'll shove it here and blow it up a bit. But got same kind of cornbread pan with the handle or non-handle. Hi, hello. I need one of those for poaching eggs. Why are the new fangled poachers only have room for 3 eggs? I don't know. I love this though. I love this pan there. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I appreciate that. New Miss Manic. See, I knew I was going to say that. The new Miss Maniac. The new Miss Maniac, right? I don't know. I'm going to have to call you. What's your first name? I might be saying that name easier for me. But thank you. I know I got you Canadian Scrapper guy. Well, a friend, I guess. Hmm. These are cool. No, I can't show that. This is cool. It's. I think you fry fish in it. What a weird. And you can still buy it too. It looks like you. Well, you have to go to eBay. It's putting it to eBay to purchase this, but this cast iron fish. See, they're all cornbread pans. That's what they are. Yep. Anything that's kind of fancy looking is a cornbread pan. You know what? I'm gonna call you. Oh gosh, I lost. Give me 1 second. Do 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 do. Kind of lost my go live. I closed down my live thing again. I'm so good at that. Okay. Come back to me, you guys. Here we go. This is another one I thought was cool. Your wife won't let you cook. I use mine on my glass top all the time. Right here. I'm going to shut these two off. But a lot of the shape cast iron pans, you know, it's really healthy. Tell your wife it's really healthy to cook with these. That's kind of why I brought it up too. I wanted to have some kind of idea of when I do my live stream, something different and unique. And because I'm cooking and crafting channel, I thought I'd bring up equipment, cooking and equipment and different things. Stay tuned. We're going to talk waffles pretty soon. And when my thing comes in, I'm going to do an unboxing of my halogen oven I'm getting. That's not coming till the 16th, though. Oh, so you're the cook. Oh, well, then maybe you'd be talking to us all the time. She said, I could be, she doesn't cook, never has in 36 years. Oh, so you are the main cook, though, right? I wasn't sure if you were saying you're the cook, or your wife cooks and you never touch cooking, because, you know, a lot of men, oh my God, a lot of men are really good cooks. I found a lot of, nowadays, not everyone, okay, and there's women that cook fantastic, but when I start meeting people, they'll always say, I don't cook. The women say, I don't cook. My husband's a great cook. A lot of people tell me that women are not the ones that cook, the guys do. She made craft dinner once, but didn't know to drain the water off before adding the cheese. Oh. Just look at the pound rating for your stove. You should be fine. I even... Oh, yeah? Oh, your mother was a chef. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's great. Well, I've been having a lot of fun coming... next year, I'm switching my channel up. My channel, because it switched to an adult channel, I'm trying to do new pictures and switch it up in December for January. And I already did like 55 cooking recipes. And some of them are very easy, and some of them are taking things, and you just do a little twist with them, and they become much better to eat. So every Wednesdays. Okay, I've added the cheese before draining, but I was having a brain fart day when I did. I guess everybody does stuff like that. You are not alone. I've made mistakes cooking too. Everybody does that, especially like if you're tired or whatever. These are vintage cast iron. Well, that's got a different color. Look at this one. This is really cool too. I just love the look of this stuff. And I love cooking with it. And like I've said, when you weren't here, that you could actually, you get iron from it. So if you're low in iron, it's a good idea to cook with these pans. Seriously, it's good for you health-wise. That's why I cook with them more than other kinds of stuff. With all that Teflon coating is all crappy chemicals on it. I like this vintage-looking pan here too. I have this here. And yes, I know for those of you who are new to my channel, It's my face is on the front of this channel, so I don't always pop in to do with my face stuff because I figured I'm not here just to show my face. I'm just here to kind of learn or teach and show different things in regards to my channel, crafting and a cooking channel. Okay, that's cool. Did you ever see anything like that? Yeah, a lot of people did that, MT. Lots of people have done. I used to use cast iron to make Indian and Eskimo bannock for not being politically correct. Oh. Well, I don't even know what that is. I did it too, MT. That's something that I think a lot of people have done before. You're not alone on that. Have you ever done, anybody else did that before? I did that when I was younger and I didn't know what the insides of a turkey was. And I think I've even done it older too. I did it a couple times. It felt like the turkey was empty and it was in the butt part of it. And it was like, oh boy. Uh-oh, what are we going to do with that? All right, and look at these are other pans. Those little cornbread pans, look at this. You can actually do this. This looks interesting and a cool idea, guys. I mean, if you're eating healthy, it's not quite the thing, but the pan is cute, and what they cooked in it was cornbread with the hot dog in it. And I thought, oh, this is interesting. Trying to find the... Let's see. I like this idea. What do you think of this one? What do you guys think of that? Velvet, you think this is kind of cool? It's a bread that was made by the indigenous and Metis peoples. It's like toad in a hole. Yeah, I do good to make cornbread. Isn't that cool? Like it's not just the cornbread. I like the idea of pouring the cornbread up. Yeah, isn't it a cool idea? I love it. If you have that to pour the cornbread and then put a hot dog on top of it and then let them cook together, I think that's a cool idea. I mean, it's not my idea. See, it gives me ideas of recipes to cook. Something really quick. Yeah, you should. You should. It's good for the kids. It won't be that expensive. And if you make cornbread anyway, I think it's a cool idea. And tell me how it goes if you like it. Yeah, it's basically a pogo, yeah. But it's less. I want to call you. It's less fat because you're not deep frying it. A pogo's dipped in batter and then deep fried, where this isn't. So I kind of think this is a cool idea. It's not the healthiest. Cornbread and hot dogs are not real healthy, but it's less fat you're using if you're not going to use a deep fryer. So I'm just saying, but don't get me started. Like I can even do the deep fry part. Like there's all kinds of equipment I have and use, and I don't have some, and I like to see what people's ideas of. Do you like this stuff? Not like it? You know, there's people. I bet you the younger people don't even really know what cast iron pans are. I bet you they, have no idea. And by doing this stream, it shows what's out there. And you know, the old-fashioned way to cook is sometimes a cool way to cook. These are mini cooking cups. This is kind of a cool thing too. However, what I did learn was you do have to spray it enough, and then it works good. The stuff comes out if you spray it enough with just a oil-based cooking spray. Anyways, that's my experience with cooking with cast iron. Because I was doing a frittata and stuff, and if you don't spray it enough, eggs will stick. But if you spray it enough, the eggs never stuck, and they cooked really good. Something like that is I haven't seen before either. This is such cool stuff. Seriously. Oh, look at this one. I like this. See, I used to cater. Well, I wanted a catering business. I shouldn't say I used to cater. And people that know me know I made all kinds of cooking recipes from different countries. And So I would work with all kinds of stuff, and I would buy things to make it look cool. This is one I would have did if I would have did something for Arizona or something like that. I'm trying to think of like a cactus thing. This is a cute pan for cooking. That's the creative side of me coming out all the time. When kind of like you spot something out and then you want to try it because it looks so interesting to do. Where is it? Here it is. Now, most people would probably think it was a waste of money, but I just think it's cool when you can cook with... Well, I'll shut this one off and blow this one up. That might be better. I kind of like that. To make little cactus cornbreads. Or you know what? You could actually probably, as long as you spray it enough, you can actually make a dessert out of this and make, like either muffins out of using this pan or cupcakes batter in here. As long as you spray it enough. Hey, hello, Sobo TV's in town. Hello. I speak fluent Canadian. You're funny. My ex-husband always said I couldn't have a rolling pin. Never said anything about cast iron. Little did you know, cast iron hurts more. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know I'm Canadian too, right? But that's how I met him. I met him in a Canadian channel. So it's seasoned correctly. You shouldn't have to spray it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I still spray it anyways. I spray it anyways, and then I have no issues with it because I don't clean it. I don't clean it the way you're supposed to clean it. You know, you're really not supposed to put soap or anything to it, and I do. I actually, what I do is, if there's stuff that sticks, you're supposed to use salt to clean it. I don't do that, but I don't have any issues with my pans. So I take it, put it under water, hot water. I rinse it with soaps. I scrub it down. There's so much oil on it that I don't have an issue with it, and I'm always spraying oil on it, so it's always stays seasoned. Because I think it's gross, like collecting food after food after food on top of it. So, and like I said, you're supposed to like put salt on it, clean it with salt with just hot water. You're not supposed to do any soap or anything like that because it turn it rusty. But I've never had issues because I use my pans all the time and my grill. My pans are not rusted, and if they do, I kind of oil them up and clean them up a little bit. So I don't have any issues with my stuff. You know, thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. Thanks very much. It's seasoned, yeah. I don't know. I just, food poisoning is more my thought on, even with cast iron. So, because you can see, okay, and I'll show that side of it. If you do not season and take care of your stuff, it'll look like this. Right here. And sometimes the bottom of my reverse grill gets rusty. All I do is take an SOS pad, I scrub it down, I re-oil the stuff, and once again, la voila, no issue at all. This is what happens when you don't take care of it, though. It is gross. But like I said, I use it all the time, so I have no issues. I don't do any major work. A lot of people think that cast iron is a lot of work to keep up. And if it's done right, it's not. It's no different than any other pan. But it could go like this if you wanted to. If you left it in the rain and outside and never seasoned the pan, that's what they would look like. Become like a rust bucket. Yeah, clean and oiled cast iron is important. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. There's the picture. Yeah. That's what it can look like, though, if it was left outside in the rain and you didn't season it, you didn't keep the oil on it. That's what cast iron have. But I have not, in all the years I cook with it, has my stuff ever looked like that. Because it's not in rain. It's not. This is like extreme cases. You're leaving it outside in a garage or where it's moisture all the time, and you're never putting oil on it or greasing it. That will happen. But on the most cases, no. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't have any issues when it comes to when I use it. They even have, Oh, look at it. It looks like it's new. I think this is so cute. I love this one. I think if it was like you were a cook and a fisherman, I would buy probably, if you were a cook, a fisherman, and it was like you're my husband that like to cook or son or whatever, or a woman, like a daughter or whatever, and you like, my kids don't really, are not into cooking, but if they did, this is something that I could handle. If somebody bought this for me, I think it would be cute. I wouldn't use it all the time, but I think, like we're talking about the shape of a fish. I just love this. I think, you fisherman or whatever, you make a nice meal, and the little cornbread's in the shape of a fish. I just get a kick out of that. For some people, it might be a waste of money, I bet. Oh, hi, Bill. Hello, Bill. How you doing, buddy? Hope everything's well with you. And Bill, do you cook at all? And do you cook with cast iron? I like the sign of men's viewpoints to this stuff too if they cook. Oh, that's all cast iron. That's all cast iron pans when you didn't take care of them. Oh, you don't really cook? Okay. Cast iron is a really good pan to use. Any kind of cast iron. And that was my subject for today, was about cast irons. Oh, I like to cook. Okay. So this is a pan that's for cornbread pans. And the other ones are that cast iron pan that are in bad shape that you kind of have to season and stuff. But like I said, I cook with them all the time, and I don't have any issues with my stuff. Yeah, but you don't have to constantly do that. I don't. I'm telling you, I don't. I showed you my pans. There's nothing wrong with them. They're all nice and black and oiled up, like seasoned is what it's called. And thank you very much for coming. Let me do this again. New Miss Maniac. Thank you so much. Oh, is that Patrick? Did I miss his name? Patrick, thank you for coming. Thanks, Velvet, for keeping an eye on if I missed the name. Thank you, Patrick. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me. So, yeah, this is what I put on the front. Or you're lurking. Hi. So, I know a YouTuber knows a lot about. Oh, yeah? Well, I don't know how. I'm not an expert at it. Where did I put it? Shoot. Are you kidding me? Where did I put my thing? Is it right there? Nope. Oh, sorry, wrong channel. Oh, I lost my stuff. Here it is. Okay. I get mixed up because I got another channel. But anyways, it's all on OBS. I know we know Bill. Bill's fun to talk with about cooking and stuff. Bill, I've been doing different things. And anytime you can join me, I appreciate that. We're talking about already. I'm getting a halogen oven. I can't wait to see that one. I talked about that one, and a lot of people that were here that day were not totally impressed. They don't really like the halogen oven. I never owned one, so I bought that kind of as a birthday gift with this birthday money I got, and it's coming in, and I can't wait to try it. So I'm trying to stick to kind of some kind of cooking things that we cook with, I think I did frying pans. I haven't, oh yeah, I did toaster ovens. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do next, but a waffle maker, just different things cooking equipment you can work with. And do you guys like it? What brand do you have if you have them? And today is about cast iron, which I'm enjoying. You got a cootie machine. You're so funny. So anyways, Bill, do you work with cast iron or use cast iron at all? And I hope you're feeling better. Oh, there. Okay. Wow, the numbers go weird. All right. Oh, look, they even have a chili pepper one. Oh my goodness. A lot of people wouldn't do this. It'd be frivolous things, but it's kind of like me. I own all kinds of cookie cutters, and I don't cook cookies all the time, but I still get a kick out of them all. Check out my playlist, how to restore iron cookware. No cast iron. No. What do you have? How to restore iron cookware. Okay. Check out my playlist to show how to iron cookware. All right. And no cast iron to get one. Yeah, you should get one. They're really cool, honestly. Just to check around with the best makes and everything if that's what you plan on getting one. I feel better, but it itches. Oh, your foot, yeah. No, cast iron, like, yeah, they're cool. So I would start out with the pan first, though. Or, yeah, start out with the pan. My favorite two things I use, honestly, is the pan. I use a lot of cooking. You'll see in recipes, I use the pan. And when I can use my grill, I use my grill. And I have Dutch ovens that are too heavy to use in my oven. I won't really use them in my oven, but I'll be cooking outside with coal and wood in the summertime. I like cast iron, but they are heavy, but they're worth the money because as long as you take care of them, they're good forever. So it's a nice thing. It's Lady Liberty Stalker has videos on cast iron. Oh, I see. Yeah. That's actually when it starts to itch. When you get the surgery and it starts to itch, it's a good sign, though. To me, my sign, it tells you it's healing. So, right? Does everybody agree? If you get surgery done or something, when it starts to kind of itch, it's a sign that it's healing. Or you have one that's a cornbread. I like the old griddles. Griddles, the pancake tastes better. Are you talking about like? Okay, so I already picked up pictures here, so I'm just gonna go to the pictures I picked up right here. Is it? Yeah. So if I shut this off, I'll show you all the what I went through already. So we're talking about that kind of pan, or this grill. There you go. There's a grill. That's a grilling pan too. Yep, this grill. I love this kind. I don't have that one. I was tempted to get one. That's the only kind of pan I don't have. Because I have a grill. I never thought it, but these pans are really good with the grills built in them. These are a really nice pan. Anybody got a pan like that? Grilling pan like that that's cast iron? And then I have this. I have a grill like that, but it's double-sided. The old flat. Yeah, it's going to come up. It's, and this is old too. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. You guys know what that is? Anybody that knows what it is, don't say it. But Bill, do you know what that is right here? Have any idea? Anybody that worked at a restaurant would know what it is. Or maybe you do already. Oh, I need some more coffee. Pour me some coffee. Pour me some coffee. That's probably the right name of it too. It's a bacon presser, but I always call it a cooking weight kind of. But you're right, that's probably what it is for cooking bacon to keep it flat and crispy. But they also use it at restaurants for hamburgers. They use it for hamburgers and bacon. You're right, absolutely. Yeah. It's not for, well, you could press sandwiches, but they would use it, she's right, to keep the bacon flat. They would put it on bacon, but also I would see it used for hamburgers too, to cook it faster and the weight putting on it. Sandwiches, they never normally used it because if you do bread, that'll squish the bread. So yeah, I would never see that used on a bread. Okay, uh-oh. Oh no, not again. All right, Lisa, take care, honey. And it's going to take me a little bit. When I get the stuff in the mail, I'll definitely tell you I put it in the mail. Have to tell me how it goes, the testing. That's the second time. I can't even get tested. That's a whole story in itself. Anyways, yeah. Take care, Lise, and take care of yourself, and sending some blessings, and hope everything works out. Praying for you that it does. All right, so there. How about that? Is that the grills we're talking about? Like, this is an older. It's a more modern one, but they look like that. My grill looks like it has two handles. This is a little more modern for the liking, what we're talking about for grills. Like I said, I love mine because it's reversible. Thank you. Thanks. I like mine because it's reversible. Mine have separate handles. I like it better than this one. And then Dutch ovens we were talking about, which I got 3 of them. I think it's 10, 12, and 16 or something. I'm missing one. I think I'm missing a 14. And there's another one. And then that was cool, Bill. We were talking about, have you ever seen these before? These are cornbread. That's where all the designs are coming. You make cornbread in them. So when you make it, it looks so cool. It comes out and it looks just like little corn on the bread. I think it's so cute. Whoever invented this. That's what they look like. That's so cute. Yeah, great on open fire pits, camping. I'm gonna be doing that outside, like anybody that knows me knows I don't like cooking in the summertime in the house. So I definitely want to get my hands into my cast iron pans. I can't wait. I have never cooked with coal with them. I can't wait. Make a nice silver mold. Well, yeah, that would probably cost a lot of money there, Bill. A silver mold would cost a little too much money. And there's another one for the shape of a fish. I like all that stuff. But yeah, I never cooked with cast iron outside. So I'll be using coal and fire. Actually, I want to do the coal first. The coal method. You have to put the coal underneath and you put it on top of the lid. Yes, that's like pioneer days, but I still think food was delicious outside and they knew what they were doing, and I'm going to love it. I am. I'm going to really enjoy it. And if I could take to show you outside what I was doing, if I could take outside to show you how I was doing it, my internet's not good. That's why half the time I don't show you anything outside, because it'll die off. But if I could bring you outside and show you what I was doing, I would do that, cook outside. Because I have recipe books and stuff on Dutch ovens, and I mean, the indoor ones I've worked with a lot. You do stews, you can do all kinds of stuff. But the outdoor ones, I haven't really worked too much on that. Oh, you have a coal. Oh, I didn't even start with that. Does that actually work? I didn't even get a picture. Let me see what that looks like. Like, I know what they look like. I shouldn't say, but yeah, put over oven fire is awesome. Yeah, I didn't have the tripod. I have the whole pans. I even bought the thing to lift the pan so you don't skull yourself. You got to be very careful cooking with this stuff, but nonetheless, it's delicious once you get the hang of it. That's for sure. I never even thought of that. Let's do the cast iron. What are they? Witches? No, cauldron. That's what it is. But do they actually cook with a cauldron? Like, seriously, I know that it's joked about witches, but do you actually cook with the cauldron? Let's see. 12-inch cast cauldron. So to me, it's kind of like having a Dutch oven. No, it's shaped differently. Oh, I don't like that. Oh my God, they got like, some of these are kind of scary. They have all the emblems of, I'm not showing it. If it has an emblem of something to do with the evil, it's not coming out. So there we go. But a plain cauldron, yeah. I mean, I don't get it though. I don't know if I'd ever buy one. because it symbolizes things that I don't really want to cook with, you know, so I don't know. But let's see. Wait a minute. I don't know if I saved it yet. I didn't save it. All right, you can hear my clicking here. There it is. Okay. There's a plain cauldron right here. I mean, I don't know. Besides stuff, would you really use it? Not anything to do with non-evil stuff. It's sad to say that, but that's what it's connected to. Clean with salt and vegetable. I can't put in it. Definitely can't. It takes 2 people to pick it up. Wow. I'm going to the food store, Bill says. What should I get? Well, it depends on what you're having for dinner. What are you having for dinner? I wonder if they got, I've seen some videos where the brick ovens is made to fit in the kitchen. Oh yeah? Yeah, I should be careful of that. That's exactly what I want to work on outside, Bill. I want to build. Baby girl said hi. Oh, tell her I said hi too. Say hi. Hi. Hello, if she can hear me. Oh, you go, girl. Me too. I'm a shopper. I don't like going every week either. You said you go for 2 weeks. I like going for, trust me, I go to get the necessities, but I shop like once a month. My main shopping's once a month. And then if I need bread or whatever, then I'll go to the store. But normally I shop in bigger amounts to just do it for the whole month and then go pick up milk or bread or whatever, because I don't like shopping. I don't mind cooking, but shopping is something I don't like. Oh, good. I'm glad she heard me. Are you going to cure your own or have it already cured? You're talking about what I have now, or who are we talking about, Miss? My stuff is all done. Mine's already. You go for a month too, yeah? So do I. That's how I like shopping. I like grocery shopping like that too. So, and you know what? This is how I shop. When I go and I luck in to have sales, that is when I buy, extra bread and freeze it. Yeah, me too, Velvet. Like if I go to the grocery store and I go and get meat and their chicken's on sale or whatever. Today, actually, I got a deal. I didn't realize it was a good deal on chicken, but I didn't pay attention. It wasn't boneless, but you know what? That was no big deal. They had chicken breast on sale. It was a good price. I got like nice 3 pieces for, I think, I don't know, just $3 or $4. It was a good deal, but I didn't really read the thing and I didn't see the bones, so I took it home and I went, oh, it's got bones in it. But that is so easy. If you want to save some money, just get the one that has the bone in it. Yes, cast iron are cheap if you cure your own. That's absolutely true. I go to shop right there cheap. Oh, yeah? So, anyways, the chicken breast with the bones in it took me 2 seconds. If you noticed, actually, you made a comment to it, Velvet. I'm doing these fun videos, just they're really short, showing what I'm eating for today. And yesterday I made a Caesar salad with grilled chicken. The chicken I bought had bone in it, and all I did was kind of pulled it off. It took seconds to pull off, and then it became a boneless chicken breast in seconds and saved a lot of money on it. I get a cart of food for $130. That's good. Yeah, that's a good price. $130 for nowadays for food is pretty good. And we don't have shop right here. That store, no. Matter of fact, I don't even know ShopRite at all. We have more like Zellers, sorry, not Zellers, Zayers, Loblaws, Price Choppers, Freshco. No, Price Chopper doesn't even exist anymore. And you have, ones like that. Oh, I made my, all right, let me see if I can, I gotta go in. I have to go to get you. Let me see how I'm going to do this. I'm trying to get to you to just leave you a comment, but I can't. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get to you. Go to my channel. That's it. Go to your channel, because you don't get to go to anybody's channel anymore just that easy. So let's see. Go to my channel. That's it. Go to your channel. Sound off. Let's see. How am I gonna do that? It's weird. I don't. Okay, I'll see if I can get to you, Bill. And we'll just do something here. Right, there we go. Copy. And thank you very much. Thanks, Miss Southern Belle. Thank you very much. Trying to get. Hey, could you do me a favor, you guys? Could you, Miss Southern Belle, do you know how to get Bill's link? Do you want to put the link in there for me? I'm trying to get to it, but I can't get to his link. If you guys want to get to his link and post that, if you guys want to go check it out for him, I'll do that for him. I just can't figure out how to do it right now. I should be able to, but okay, let's go to, I'm copying his name, and then I'm going to go to YouTube. Let's get out of here. No, you can't post it because you're not a mod in my channel. I don't bring any more mods anymore because I have nothing but trouble with that. So we'll figure it out. But at least they told you know they can go check it out if they want to check it out. And yeah. Where on earth? Let me see. Here you are. I gotcha. I got it. All right, Bill. Secret Falls. Which one did you want to check out? It says Secret Falls, the other side. Cooking. Oh, how I make my batch of oatmeal. Okay, there you go. So he's trying to. Here, let me get the link for that. I'm playing it right now. Oh, it's okay. It's all good. I got it. And I'm playing it right now. I'm playing his link right now to his channel of his oatmeal. At least I was. There you are. And you must be filming on a phone. I can see that. Okay, and I'll leave a comment. Right, there we go. Yeah, it's all good. All right, I'm going to go over here. Where did I put it? Right here. There it is. I gotcha. It's interesting. Got it running. I got your comment there, Bill. There we go. I took care of you. Anyways, so does it interest anybody to buy a cast iron pan? You know, not that I'm selling it. I'm not promoting anything except talking about different equipment that I like using or what other people like or prefer. Like one day I did a video on stoves. Do you like gas or electric stoves? Oh, I got to do the fridge too. I want to do the fridge one. What kind of fridge you guys got? What's a good name brand that you think? Does anybody know any, Velvet, you know any name brands for, oh, you only have a couple places to shop, eh? Velvet, do you have any name brands at all for, like the cast iron stuff? The type of cast iron you're using? That's what I'm curious about. If you have any name brands of it. Oh yeah. I don't really. Um, yeah, I'm not a big high oatmeal fan. Not really, but I do like oatmeal biscuits, and I like I should say oatmeal muffins, and I like oatmeal cookies. Lodge, and one that used to be made locally to me. Oh, cool. So are the kids out of school for you? Are they at home? They've been at home, Velvet? They're not in school right now? Hey, MT, I didn't even talk to you. I gotta pull you out. MT, are you still in the background here? Listening away? Though you like grits. Again, you make me laugh. No, I never said it. I don't know if I like grits. I can tell you that I thought I didn't like grits. She said that purposely. I don't know if I like grits. I told you, Miss Southern Belle, I didn't like grits, but I really didn't give it a fair shake. Just like green tomatoes. I didn't like it. I cooked them and I didn't like them at all. Green fried tomatoes. It doesn't mean that if somebody else cooked it that I wouldn't mind eating it. I don't know. You love grits, yeah? I don't know. I we all have our things that we like. I could make certain things and you won't like them. And yeah, cinnamon, sugar, and butter and oatmeal is delicious. Yeah, again, that's something you like or you was raised on. I don't get into the oatmeal part. It's not high on my thing like maybe grits. Been at home, but school's shut down this week since my daughter's principal was. Oh no! Oh my God, that's crazy, Velvet. Crazy. Susan, how are you doing out there? Are you okay out there, Susan? Just check up, pinching everybody. Check in to make sure you're still awake and all good. Hey, is there kind of other subject you guys in the equipment world? If you want to tell me what would be kind of interesting to have and talk about, that would be helpful too, guys. Is there something? Oatmeal lovers, your cholesterol. That's true, but I like Cheerios. I use Cheerios. Oh, that's scary. So, is there what do you like cooking with you guys? Is there something you'd like to talk about on another live stream about cooking? Like what kind of equipment I mean to say? And I'm done. I gotta leave you a comment here, Bill. There you go. So I'm gonna actually bring up. Oh, you still here? I'm gonna talk about fridges. I want to know a good subject. I wrote them down before. I don't want to lose this paper. I got Lisa's address on it. What did it say we could talk about? Oh, I want to do waffles. Talk about waffle makers. If there's any kind of recipes you actually do work with waffles. Um, yeah, because you're trying to lose weight, right? For me, I need to buy meats and fish because you're trying to lose weight. Oh, barbecues was another thing I was going to talk about too. Slow cook. Oh, I did that one already. Slow cookers all the way, and pressure cookers, and air fryers. Cool. Okay, let's try air fryer. What else? Even ours caught fire. Well, we make sure special precautions taken on it. Slow cooker. I did slow cooker already, but I said I would talk about these at a later date. I'd talk about them again, but I don't want to do it right away because I did that less than a week ago or whatever. So I want to talk about different cooking equipment. So. Oh, pressure cooker. Yeah, I didn't talk about pressure cookers. Actually, you know what I wanted to talk about? What is that thing? I don't own one, and I'm debating on whether I should get one. What is that thing called? Oh, hang on a minute. So I'm gonna do an unboxing of the halogen oven, and I'm gonna do kind of a live stream cooking with that. Oh, no hugs to you too, honey. Thanks, Susan. We'll see you later. Thanks, honey. Um, so the halogen oven I got for my birthday, I'm gonna do a video unboxing it, and then might do a live stream cooking it. I want to see and show you guys if it cooks that good or not. We'll see. And what was that? What is that called, Velvet? It's a pressure cooker. It's combined. It's a slow cooker, pressure cooker. Oh my God, it cut the eye on. Oh my goodness, that's scary. That's, yeah, better be scared. You got to be careful of that stuff for sure. So, what did I want to say? What is that thing we're talking about? Everybody has one. It's a new thing. It's combined with pressure cooker and a crock pot. Hot pot. That's it. I have not talked about a hot pot. I want to know more if anybody has one. And I want to talk about a hot pot. That's what it is, hot pot. So probably, that might be the one I want to talk about next time I come on. Hot pots. Do you own a hot pot, anybody? You own an air fryer? Because the halogen oven is kind of, I think, like an air fryer. I think that's what a halogen oven is like. That it's like an oven, but it uses less oil. But I'm going to find out if we do a subject on that. And maybe I like to get one, yeah. So I got an air fryer. Maybe we'll do on that too. Pot. What about a hot pot? Anything like that? So this has definitely been a good live stream. I thank you very much for joining and your opinions on things about cast iron. And like I said, I'll always start a subject with a subject to do with cooking or something. And then I'll move on to whatever you want to talk about or the next thing. Hi, Lisa. Hello, doll. Welcome. Hey, Lisa's in the building. Hi, doll. Welcome. What about a washing machine? That has nothing to do with cooking. That's why I don't do washing and drying, because it would be different if I was talking about stuff. Not that it's not a bad idea, Miss Sutherland, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to keep to, because it's a cooking channel, I'm trying to keep to the equipment that you use to cook with. Not, yeah. How is everyone, Lisa says? I'm good. Hope you're well too. It's nice seeing you. See, the point is I want to do all the cooking stuff, and then there's stuff for crafters and stuff. My granny was all about her cast iron skillet. I get fluff and fold, do ya? Washing machines? Yeah. Oh, all right. It's fine. Absolutely, Lisa. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, there's different measuring spoons or measuring spoons. I'll put that on the list. Measuring utensils. It'll be a whole thing of it if you want. It's all right. It's a cool thing. Because people have different kinds, I guess. Measuring spoons / equipment. Do you prefer plastic or glass? Yeah, I'll throw it here. Just it helps me out to figure out some subjects to talk about instead. When I come on, I just get the picture ready. We come on and talk about what you like, what you don't like. By the way, that's another thing. Metric, non-metric. You guys, a lot of in the States don't use metric. A lot of world places use metric. Do you know that I kind of still, maybe I'm old-fashioned in that sense. I should be using metric for my country, but I still go back to ounces. So I almost have to have like a, you like the spoons are hooked together? Yeah. I almost like to have, I have a scale that puts ounces and then it does, grams. I have one that does both, because it's sad to say, but it drives me crazy going, okay, so 450 grams, which I should know it automatically. I should actually be learning the metric system, and I know it, but I still love using it. Dishwashing liquid. Are you being funny, Miss Southern Belle? Are you on that washing, drying kick or something? All right. You know grams from coin collecting? Yeah, you would know that, wouldn't you? You'd have to use the coins for that part. Yeah. How about baking pans and baking ware? I want to know what everybody uses, what kind of baking ware, what kind of brands you use. Baking ware would be good if you bake at all. Yeah, but it doesn't always go like that, though. It's like kind of like it's off a little bit, Bill. That, like if you go for a pound, when I go pound, I think it's 450 grams. A lot of the times, it's not exactly right on the money for the pound part of it. So that's what I was going to say. And then it goes into kilograms after that of weight. But it's good if you know how to use it. And the system's not supposed to be hard to use. Like it's tens. But I just don't tend to use it as much. I still am old-fashioned. Morning, Mish. Hello. Hello, lovely lady. I gotta get some stuff ready for tonight too. I'm gonna get off here. I gotta cook me dinner and clean the house. And oh, give me 1 second. So what do you guys got planned for today? You doing anything special? I regularly ounce is 28 grams. A troy pound is 12 troy ounces. Hey, where did you say, I forgot, Bill, where did you say you're in the States, right? Where in the States are you from? That's what I was going to ask you. Where you're from in the States. And Misha, what do you have planned for today? What do you guys got planned for today? And Misha, do you own any cast iron at all? Going to the thrift shop. It's my friend's last. Aw. New Jersey. Okay. I might time. No, that's not it. It's right in this. Here. Try that. So anyways, New Jersey. So, Misha, do you have any? The subject today was cast iron pans. Do you have any cast iron pans? And if so, do you cook with them? Is there a brand name that you like to use? Empty the store. Yeah, I have about 4 pieces of cast iron. What do you have? What do you have? And do you like? I love cooking with them, and it's much more healthier to cook with them. That's what I want to know. I was kind of thinking name brands. Do you got any? What kind of cast iron do you have? And since I'm winding it down, if there's any subjects that you would find interesting to talk about at a later date that's in regards to cooking equipment, that'd be better. I'm trying to stick to fridges. I guess even dishwashers, if you want to talk about dishwashers, I'm going to put that down on the thing too. Dishwashers. You got cut copperware. Oh, that's actually really good too. I'm going to do that too. Cooking with copper. You know, I used to have a little bit of it, but I don't have anything now with copper. I want to see how good it is to cook with copper, but I know at certain recipes it's really, really well done. You're a copper chef? You're a copper chef. You like cooking with copper is what you're saying? One of them I inherited from my grandma, but the one used most I bought from Cracker Barrel is Lodge. So the name brand Lodge is the 5 brand. Oh, it's a brand of Copper Chef, the 5 brand copper. I'm just putting all this stuff down, you guys, so I have something to basically when I come on here to at least start the conversation up, something to do with cooking stuff. and brands. When I come on here in the morning, I like, at night I kind of come on and chat about a bit about everything, but my 10 to 11 I kind of want to stick to talking about some kind of cooking equipment. That's kind of what I like doing. I never heard of Copper Chef, so I love the Copper Chef. Copper Chef? I'll put notes on here, Copper Chef, to check into what you're talking about, because I've never heard of that. And I like to know, copper, I believe, cooks at a higher temperature too. It's not quite the same kind of cooking. That's interesting. I mean, I like all that stuff. That's why, like, I like kind of figured out what kind of name brand, what item that I don't have, and then when talking about it, then I go, well, you know what? I think I'll try it. I got a few of the copper. Oh, do you? I never wanted to get one of those halogen ovens, okay? Because I had one given at Christmas, and I thought like everybody else, oh, it's going to be a pain. It's going to be too big on my counter. It's going to do washing. And for some reason, by me doing a live stream on it, which a lot of people didn't totally love, I wanted one now. I want to try it because everyone doesn't really try it. They put it in the box because they think it's not good to wash. It doesn't, whatever it is, and it doesn't matter. I'm not knocking anybody. They can have whatever. But for me personally, I like trying things to say, yeah, maybe they're right. Maybe it is a little bit of a pain to wash things. Maybe doesn't cook as good as I thought. But I am dying to try it. So I'll open up a live stream so I can talk to people and think, what do you think of this? How it's cooking. And I think that my live streams are normally about an hour to 2 hours. So I figured I could do a live stream and cook my dinner right in front of you guys and talk about it and see what you think about how it's cooking and everything. And that might change your opinion or not. Maybe you won't like it, or maybe you might like it. I'm trying to use cast iron more because my daughter and hubby are, oh yeah, and it's said that's why so many are low iron now, because we don't cook with iron anymore. I cook all the time, Misha. And we were just doing a whole thing on that. I had notes in the beginning of this live stream to tell you that it leaches out iron. Now they're saying the newer pans leach out more iron. My pans are fairly old. They're not. Yeah, the one is kind of old. So apparently it doesn't leach as much iron as it gets older. But the newer ones actually leach a lot of iron from them. So it's a really good. I brought that up because I think it's a really good pan to cook with, and at least I know about this stuff. Other subjects I'm going to bring up, I'm hoping somebody else knows about it, or we learn together about certain things, like I said. Yeah, it's very good. It leaches out iron, Misha. I've been saying that for a long time. That's why I cook with it. I cook mainly with that. If you think about the old Teflons and washing it, you were getting all that chemicals off of Teflon, which is not good. Yeah, spinach is good, but it's not enough. Spinach is not that. Giving them a whole bunch of spinach will not increase totally their iron level. Sometimes, and not only that, Misha, did you know that my daughter they're both borderline anemic, my kids, and they were taking iron, and iron can almost make you sick. The pills are really extremely strong that they were getting sick from it. And then I started, and you used to be able to. You're born anemic. So I used to go buy them over the counter. Now they're with the pharmacy, and the pharmacy actually, they're behind, and you have to talk to them about it. And I said, well, why are they behind in the back? And because if you do take too much iron, then it's dangerous. So too much iron from taking extra pills they're harmful. You have to really be careful. Back you up. Oh, I didn't know that if you have pets, the non-stick pans kill them. I didn't know that there, Velvet. I don't know how toxic that is, but I can't see it being totally healthy for you cooking with those pans. I have that too. I have, it's coated with not Teflon, I don't think, but I don't use it very often. My pans now are stainless steel. The pans I cook with, I do have some Rachel Ray stuff I cook with. But I've been trying to cook between a cast iron, and I have some more expensive pans that are called a Make a Paderno. And that's kind of was another subject to calling about, is it worth paying for quality, a good pan set? So I have Paderno that I cook with, and they don't have any coat on it. And it is, I believe it's, I don't know, stainless steel, it's something. And it cooks really good for me. But nickel, who knows what else? Yeah, stainless steel is good too. So, whatever. I mean, 61 years old working with the stuff I've worked with. I've even worked with Teflon and I'm still here. So, it's just how much of it that you use all the time on a regular basis, I think, makes a difference too. Mm. So, you're going to see your friend. Are you going to buy anything at the secondhand store, Mish? Can buy anything? So it's a good set. My stainless steel set is. So I don't know if you ever checked it. We'll talk about that. I name brands of stuff and I'll show you what I have and tell me what kind of pans you got because that's another interesting thing. Paderno is it's kind of an expensive set that I have, but that was what I wanted. I wanted a very good cooking set. And so each pan is bought separately. You can't buy, it's not bought normally in a set, my brand. I have a cousin has too much iron in the blood. He has to donate blood or have it disposal. So yeah, I know. That's interesting. That's why I'm saying you can actually have too much and it's dangerous to have too much iron. So you have to kind of compromise of doing something. I almost feel like you need it in a different way so that you get enough but not too much. And probably spinach and working with cast iron pans is probably much more healthier than throwing a supplement of iron in your body because it's actually toxic. Oh, here we go. So I gotta leave a comment for Bill. So I'm looking forward to it. It's probably I won't be probably here like to tomorrow. I like coming on almost. It's almost a pattern with me coming on almost every second day. So when I come back on again, I give myself a break in the morning, and I come back the next day and have some kind of subject to do. And enjoying that, guys. And thank you for the support. Coming here, talking to us. Hope we all learn something from when I do these. I hope that I am having a lot of fun, guys. I know I'm promoting it, but it also is fun for me. Every time I show you my dinner, I get a laugh out of it because it takes 2 seconds and you'll go blind if you don't see it. So I think it's really funny. The short, what is for dinner. Thank you guys for the comments. I've been having a lot of fun with that, and people have been telling me what they've been having for dinner, and it was fun. And you guys make some amazing stuff yourself, what you're cooking for dinner. I mean, a lot of you had really cool recipes or whatever. I forget. Someone said, I think, was it you, Misha, had something good and missed something about, like, you guys all have some cool things what you eat at supper time. I think it's been fun. It's been a fun, short little thing to do, something different. And that's what I'm all about. I want to change my channel up and do something more fun, more different than just the crafting side of it. Because I was starting to get bored myself, and I don't think people were totally enjoying it. So, but I will, just as I'm doing cooking equipment, I'm thinking of going and talking about crafting equipment too to use, and see how that goes. Yeah, it's nice to have friends online to talk with almost all the chaotic news. Absolutely, Mish. That's what I'm here. It makes you wonder, though, cast iron, copper, tough. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't. But you'd be saying that about anything. You might not be able to eat or cook anymore, MT. But I'm not saying you're wrong. But you'd be able to not cook with anything if that was a factor. And I guess I want to stick by what I've cooked. I'm here. I'm 61 years old, and the stuff I cook with, I'm still here. So I pray to God I stay longer. But yeah, that's why I'm being careful. That's why I'm not. I don't even know if I want a microwave anymore. I'm trying to, like I said, that's why it's kind of, do you want a microwave or do you want a toaster oven? And I'm trying to eat healthier, and I'm trying to do different things, going back a little bit to the old-fashioned way because people were in better shape back then. What they cooked with what they ate and everything else compared to now. No, I can't say I have. Have you ever used mayonnaise on a grilled cheese sandwich? I No, but you know what? I could see that would be tasty. I would think that would be okay, Miss Sotherbell. But it is like you're talking about instead, are you going to use it in the inside while you grill, or are you using it on the outside as the fat? That's interesting. Yeah. Like, did you butter it with mayonnaise and you fry the mayonnaise? Or are you using it, you're still using, so you're using two fats? You're buttering the outside and the mayonnaise inside? That's interesting. I like that. I think that might be cool. The only thing is, I would think that you'd have to cook it on a low temperature because mayonnaise, I'm wondering if it's because it's made out of egg whites beaten with oil. So I guess I keep thinking though they must add sugar to it too. Hey, hello there, Triple C. How are you? Good morning. Thank you for going through the ad. That helps, as you know. So yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I've tried because my southern friends swore it was better, but I prefer butter. Okay, they have herbs that detox all the metals out of your body. Oh yeah, that's another way to go too. The herbs would be cool. Yes, hey Dana. I keep on saying Triple C, but it's Dana. Absolutely, Dana's lovely. Um, so yeah, I'll have to try it, Miss Southern Belle. And I'll tell you what. Oh, it's inside, not outside. What if you fried it on the outside? It's a fat. Wonder what that would be like. I'm gonna have to try that, Miss Southern Belle. I'm not gonna put it in the inside. I'm gonna butter it on the outside and fry it on the outside because it should coat it. The only thing is, it does have kind of sugar in it, so sugar will burn if it's cooked too high. But wouldn't that be interesting? I butter mayonnaise like a grilled cheese or ham and cheese and butter it with mayonnaise and cook it on both sides. How would that turn out? That sounds cool. Triple C, Dana, we're talking about really cast iron, but all kinds of stuff now because I've been talking about it for about an hour. Dana, do you ever cook with, I know you're trying to eat healthier now, you and Joe. Do you cook with cast iron at all? Just in case you don't know this, cast iron is very healthy for you to cook with. It gives off iron. So cast iron gives everything, it gives iron to you. It leaches it out, and it's actually very healthy for you to cook with cast iron. So I don't know if you have any or not, or you're aware of that. But that's kind of what the subject was for today. You should use it. You should use it because you want to start eating healthier. That's the way to cook. You're going to get iron in that pan, and it works really well. You're laughing at me. You try it. Well, Misha said you could do it. I will try it. I'll see if it works. Yeah, no, yeah. I know. I have one for that too. I never burn my hand. I have my gloves anyways, but there is for cast iron pans. There's a little quilting kind of thing that goes over top of your handle, which is cool. Yeah, you can make them, which wouldn't be that hard to make, or you can buy them too, already made. They're not that expensive anyways. The handles for it. I don't know what I did with mine though. That's funny that she says that. And I have one, and I'm not sure what I did with it. I had it put in a drawer, and it's no longer in the drawer. So I basically have my gloves. I have them right there. And don't even get me started on. That's another whole subject talking about gloves. Mitts, cooking mitts. They were terrible. I bought mitts that were silicone mitts. I don't like them at all. But some people might like a silicone mitt. I still like the good old quilted material mitt, cooking oven mitts. That's what I like. That's what I like. Ooh, my stuff's up now. Yeah. Yeah, you can do both. Because the mitt is kind of handy, though. You can just kind of, as long as you're careful, you can leave it on the pan and it's there. But I would be careful because if it heats up, you're going to set the thing on fire. I don't know. I use good old oven mitts, but I know what she's talking about. I had one. I was using it for when I was doing like nice dinners and bringing people over to the house. So I set the main meal in a cast iron pan on something that won't burn my table. And then if they want to help themselves, the mitt's right there so they don't burn themselves to help themselves to eat. So I have done meals in cast iron pans, not the main course, I would say. Like whatever I'm cooking, and you just turn the handle and help yourself with it. And what I like, another thing is, it's versatile. Go in the oven, go on the stove, go in the oven. That's what I have. A lot of my stuff now is all solid steel or cast iron because I want to be able to cook recipes where I can cook on top or I can cook them in the oven to finish cooking them. So I do have that. So what are you guys up to today anyways? I know Misha said she's going out to see her friend. And I was going to ask, are you planning on buying anything there? You plan on buying anything, Misha, to when you go pick up your friend that she's working there for the last day? I wish it wasn't so dangerous now. I'd love to go to one of those places. I'd like to go to one of those, what do we call it, markets or whatever. But, I mean, you got to be careful now. It's too dangerous to go. But I can't wait for things to clear up and, the new normal, I'll call it. Can't wait for the positive new normal, we'll hope and pray for. And you can get out there again and not have to wear a mask, and you can talk and actually hug somebody and not worry about it. Yeah, they have anything good I will. Those stores are hit or miss. Yeah, you know what, you have to, Mike and you have a lot of patience. I don't have a lot of patience to go to them. I don't have a lot of patience to go to, like, we have Goodwills like you have and all the secondhand stores. I go, but it's rare. I don't have the patience to go look through everything and try to find something. If I go there, I look around, and if it sees me, my eyes see it, then I get it. But if not, I don't go very often because I'm not lucky finding anything too good. It's all crappy stuff a lot of times. Where is, oops. So you guys, what are you cooking for today? You got any plans of what? Don't forget to if you want to answer my stuff, what you made for dinner. That'd be a lot of fun. What are you cooking for dinner? Last time I found a brand new Oxford with tags on for my son. I will give him. Hey, Katrina, hello. Oh, hello, doll. I couldn't go because I was planning on coming today. But I would have joined you, but I wasn't. I was planning on coming today. When I saw you on, I went. I was kind of hidden in the back. I stayed there for a while. I just opened a tab and stayed there for a little bit with you, Katrina, but I knew I was coming on today, so I want to come on like almost every second day between this time period, 10 and 11. You're making tomato soup. I'm making tomato soup with meatballs. Oh, that's good. That'd be nice and hearty, and if it's cold, be good. That's what I'd say. Oh, that was sweet of you. Thank you, Katrina. Yeah, like I said, I hang in the back with you, Katrina, but I kind of live stream every second, every third day at this time. Oh, yeah? Well, I could give you ideas. Why don't you make hamburger helper, or I'll give you an idea of what I'm making for supper. I'm making tacos for supper. So I'm giving you what I'm making for dinner already. I wasn't going to say anything because I do the short video and say what's for dinner. And that's kind of what my plans are. I have something cool tomorrow to make, but today is I don't know if I'm going to have hard tacos or soft tacos. I haven't decided. No, that's okay, Katrina. I don't mean that for you. Do whatever you want to do, honey. You do your lives and go for it. Don't say. I'm not saying that to you. You go for it. Do what you want to do. Never do. You got to go by me or anybody else. Just do your channel, and if you come visit when you can, and you're doing your own thing, that's fantastic. So yeah, I don't want you to. When I say that, yeah, I got out of you early. Wait, yes, I got it out of you. You did, Misha. So you got it out because you said hamburger, and I can figure out tons of things with hamburger. That's one of the things. That and chicken is pretty good for me. But I just, since I had, what did I have yesterday? I have to think. You guys can tell me what I had yesterday. Oh, the Caesar salad. I actually have been cooking so much stuff that I wanted a break and I wanted to eat something lighter. So that's why I had that for dinner. And I don't want to have chicken because I had it yesterday. So I kind of switch it up. Well, thanks. I'm happy to have you. Thank you, Maria. We love Katrina. Thank you for hopping over. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for coming in. Katrina, we were talking about cast iron pans and makes. And Maria, if you want to get in that subject, that's the start of my thing. I'm always going to bring some kind of cooking equipment to talk about it. You know, I'm just changing things up for my channel, like I've said. So if you guys have any cast iron, do you cook with cast iron? Do you like cast iron? What's the make of cast irons? Throw it out there. That's kind of the main subject was for today. And then we're talking about what we're having for Oh, yeah. I never thought about that, though, Misha. I didn't connect. I'm telling you. I know it's Taco Tuesday. Oh, sorry you're not feeling good. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better, Maria. And I still want to get together with you ladies to do crafting. It just never worked out for my channel or anything. None of us got together. But one day we'll do an event of everyone having fun together and crafting. I never cooked with cast iron, so oh, you're not ignorant, but you gotta try it. Honestly, Maria, this is what I'm trying to educate people on. Cast iron it leaches out iron. So if you have an issue with iron, you should cook with them. I'm telling you, it's a good thing to cook with them. I cook lots of times with cast iron. So yeah, you guys, you know, that's the subject. It'll be some kind of cooking equipment. Is there something you guys would like to talk about? Like, bring up? Did you? What's a Pelia pan? Let me check that out. Pelia pan. This is interesting. Is that, I've been having a lot of fun with this, Katrina, so I want to, never lets me highlight it. I'm going to type it in, and I'm going to bring it up what you're talking about, because I never heard of, is that a paella pan? Did you get a paella pan? Let me see. That's another thing. I never owned one of those, but paella pan's really a lot of fun, too. To cook with. It's huge, and you can put clams and oysters, and that's a whole other thing. On your oh yeah, I'm going to Google. I want to know what I think you're saying paella pan, but I'm not sure. I want to see what we're talking about. So I'm going to put cast iron, and I'm going to pull it up. Oh, it is a paella pan. Yeah. Let me put images. Yeah. So this would be an extremely big one. And also I think it's not this big. It has, now I get it. It has the short handle on one side and the long handle on the other one. And incredible. All right. Paella pan cast iron. I'm trying to find images, but it's not giving me any images. Come on. But very cool. Very, very cool, guys. Let me see. Normally it has two short handles, and it's huge, a paella pan. But this cast iron one is really cool. It looks like if I get a picture, it'll only be a food with it in. Let's see if I can try it. No, it's not going to, because it's a video. I'm not having luck finding pictures of it, but let's try it again. Did I type it? P-A. It shows me paella pans, but I'm looking. It's not showing me cast iron one. And let's see. That's a nice pan to have too. I love it. Again, it's only showing me recipes, what you could do with it. I wonder if I could copy, save image. It's not going to give me that main pan. Let's see what it gave me. See if I can find did it give me a picture? I cannot. I'm going to find this sucker because I think these are nice pans to have too. And paella is a really fun dish to do. But it looks like I can only get a picture, one that's not cast iron. So if you picture this pan, that's not cast, that's in cast iron. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see if I can find this. Cooking equipment. Nope, it's a video again. That's weird. I can get images of all kinds of stuff, but I can't. It's only giving me videos how to cook with them. There we go. I think I might find one now. Maybe, maybe not. All kinds of videos how to clean pans. It's funny. Who'd have guessed that there were so many ways, so many pans just how to clean them, but I can't get a picture of the darn thing. To my thrift store today. I'll be on the lookout in my thrifting. Yeah, you should go look for cast iron pans. Is that what you said? My husband won't get cast iron. He's afraid of me getting mad. You know, no, you guys should really get it. Get one and try it. Try it first. Get one if you want to get it from a secondhand store. I will tell you this much. What I was reading today when I was talking about this is the newer pans are better because they're going to leach out more iron. The older ones will leach out iron, but not as good as the newer pans, just so you're aware of that. But if you want to get one and you're going to get a secondhand one, it's still going to work. It's just not as strong as a newer one. And you got to love them. Got to love these pans. So who likes going thrift stop shopping? Who likes going to the I can't even say it, thrift store. Who likes going to the thrift store? When you Google, hit image, I did. I'll try it again, Nana. When you Google paella, hit image at the top bar. That's what I Googled, honey. Let's try this again. Right on the very top of it, I put, oh, you know why? Maybe it's because I'm in YouTube. Hang on a minute. Let's try this again. I'll try it again. I put image on the very top, images. And let's see, maybe you're right. Let's see, Misha, maybe you got it for me. You must have found it. Let's see. Oh, thanks. Thank you very much. We got it. But this one has some of them have a long handle. Let me see. Images of then I'll put cast iron. Thanks, Misha. There it is. Here's one right here, cast iron. But one has like a long frying pan handle, but this is normally what a paella pan looks like. Do you have this kind, Katrina? Just wondering if you have this kind of image. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Where is it? We shall find it. There it is. I love this. This, like I said, they had a two-way. This is the main kind of a paella pan right here. And then there's one they got now that has a short handle like that and a long handle like a frying pan, so it's combined together. Is this what the kind you have there, Katrina? I got some hand towels from the dollar store. Wait a minute. Oh, that's what you got? That is cool. I like that. I wouldn't mind having a paella party in the summertime. And let me see if I can. I don't know if any. Does everybody know what we're talking about? This kind of pan. Here it is. I got it. Now I got another one. Thanks, Mish. This did it. I think I did it in the wrong bar when I was typing it. So thank you very much for helping me out. All right. Let's see if I got that one. This is the one I was talking about with the short but a long handle, and it's really cool. Have you ever tried a recipe that was a paella recipe? That has everything from fish, everything into it, and it is cool. Got shrimps, and it's got mussels, and it might have clams in it, and rice for sure, rice. I think this is a Puerto Rican dish, is normally, paella is Puerto Rican, I think. Is that what it is? Katrina, do you know if it's the food is Puerto Rican? So it's flat, shallow It's huge. The true paella pan is really big. It's huge. Let me see if I can show you how big it is. It's well, it won't even fit on the screen. These ones are the size of a smaller version of it, but a true paella pan is not normally cast iron. It's another type of metal, and it's huge. It might be sterling, not sterling silver. It might be what am I talking about? Normal cooking pans that everybody has. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I get a picture to show you what I'm talking about. Never mind. Cast iron's a lot smaller because it probably costs so much. And look at this paella pan right here. They are short. Let's see if I can find a picture I wanted to find a picture to show you here it is. That's a good example right here. What they look like. They're short, but big and huge, and they can serve for parties. That's what they do. And that I have not made before, but does it interest me to make it? Sure. I like making things I've never tried before. And I don't mind mussels. I love mussels, actually. Got mussels in there, shrimp, and the main thing is you got the rice, and the rice is used the most expensive herb in the world. And, of course, it's with the F, and I hate that when I go brain dead. But, Katrina, what's that herb that you use normally when you're doing a paella dish? You're using it's with the F. It's the most expensive herb or spice. Sorry, not herb, but spice in the world. There, if you can, I'll put this one on. Shut this off. But that is. Oh, I'm not supposed to do this one. I'm not going to leave it on long because it's got a watermark on it. But there you go. So, yeah, saffron, that's it. Yeah, saffron. You use saffron with the rice. It's a really cool dish. It really is. It's normally a party dish where you get a whole bunch of people together. And you just party on, and you start out with you just throw everything in there, and it's cooked in a huge pan. It's terrific. I believe you got the rice goes first with all the saffron mixture and spices in it. Then you kind of embed all the seashells, like the mussels and shrimp and all that, right into that. And then it just cooks. And it cooks, I think, on it's not high, kind of a low medium heat. Cooks for a long time. And then it's all set to serve. And everybody kind of just helps themselves. It's a lot of fun. I call it a party dish. You are definitely my little helper. You make me laugh. Misha, you are my helper when my brain goes dead and I can't think of the word. Yes. I have to go visit a room, so I'll be right back. Let me give you my waiting music as I start. This is so funny. Hang on a minute. All right, I am back. Shut this off. All right. I like that music though. It makes me laugh. Hey, Sheila. Good. Hey there. How are you doing, Sheila? Oh, you're off today? That's fantastic. Sheila, my question goes out to you. Do you own any cast iron pans? Do you cook with any cast iron pans? And if you do, what's the make that you use? That's what we're talking about. Cast iron cooking. Do you get that much iron to worry about? You do get that much iron to worry about. I don't know what you mean, Bill, but I'm telling you that if you have iron, it's not good. Hello, Sherry. If you have that much, how about you, Sherry? Do you cook with cast iron? And Katrina, I just gonna, this is my subject for today, but I do get off track here lots of times. Katrina, I still need to learn how to do those baskets. It makes me laugh. Plus, I already started my Christmas presents. Have you started Christmas? Yeah, they can burn the mitts if you leave them on, but they don't normally. I use mitts all the time on them, and I don't have an issue with it. I just pick the pan where I'm going to put it down, and never burns my mitt. It's all good. Well, your dad used to use cast iron, but you don't. Oh, anyways. There's many. Is there something like we're talking about? Is there anything you'd like to talk about? Equipment that you're interested in learning about? Something you might be interested in wanting to buy. That's what I need to know. If there's some kind of subjects cool like that. I do have things that I want to talk about, like fridges and waffles and air fryers and pressure cookers and hot pots. And we talk about bakingware, measuring spoons, bakingware equipment, dishwashers, cooking with copper, different pan sets that you have. Well, thank you. Is that just honey or? Okay, thank you. I'll leave it there. Yeah, we hope everyone's staying. I think of buying dehydrator. Thank you. Thanks. That's what we'll talk about. I have a dehydrator. And you know that I put a lot of thought when I went to buy mine, Misha. I'm going to tell you that much. The good and bad part about it. Timmy's. Yeah, you heard him, eh? He just came back from Timmy's. He gave me a coffee. A dehydrator is a good idea to talk about. I love it because I actually like mine, and I bought it. And do I use it all the time? You know what happens with that? I'll tell you my opinion on it. I don't use it all the time, and it's in my garage, but I will come back and use it. So it depends on how much you're going to use that or not. But I did a lot of research before I bought my dehydrator because I had bought one that was a cheap one. It worked like terrible, and I went back and saved money and bought a better one. That's kind of like when we were talking about Maytags or different main brands. Yeah. Do you have? Yeah, I have an Excalibur. To me, that's one of the best ones. The most reasonable ones for price wise is one of the better ones, and it worked good for me. Hubby says pressure cooker. Yep, I got pressure cooker on the list too to talk about. You know, it's kind of interesting to learn all that stuff. I'm just saying, people come out and say whether they didn't like this brand or this kind of equipment, or like I did. I'm getting a halogen oven, and I'm not upset that people didn't like it. I said pressure cookers are dangerous. I cooked with it all the time. I never had an issue. It's dangerous if you walk away and don't pay attention to it. But I do canning, and I do high pressure canning. And when I first bought it, again, I did research on that one too to find it. And if you're not, you have to make sure the seal's done. There's many things to talk about on pressure canning. And can it be dangerous? Yes. If you leave the room and take off and don't pay attention to it. But not normally, because they have safety valves nowadays in them. So they're a lot safer to cook with now. I'm just telling you, because I do it. I haven't done it this year. I did. Didn't I do some live streams this year? Did I? Yeah, I think I did. This year I did some, or last year. I did on my channel. I have some where I did. I high pressure potatoes. Anything that doesn't have high in acidity, you have to high pressure it, or it's dangerous. So, like you can do meats, because meats aren't high in acidity, but yet you can do pickled things, and you don't have to use it. The Excalibur's, well, there's other choices there. It might be better for some people, Misha, but I particularly like the Excalibur, and I paid more money for it because I went out of my way, saved for it because I liked it that much. Like I saved my Christmas money, my own money because I was working, combined with a bunch of things. And however, I have not used it for a while, so it is sitting there. But when we talk about this, that gets me motivated to come out and do some more stuff. Like I could even do a live stream of the Excalibur, but you know that it takes hours to dry things. It's not something, but does it work well? Yeah, I did. I tried it. I got crazy. I got cookbooks on dehydrators. I tried all kinds of stuff. I never made my own spices, but you can if that's something you want to do. Sure, it's a cool guy. You'll have fun. It's kind of like a toy, and then I don't know if it'll become a regular toy to you or because how handy you'll find it, but it is really worth having, okay? Because you can do all kinds of stuff with it. I mean, I did actually bananas. Did blueberries. I did strawberries. I did onions. Actually, tomatoes. Because what you can do is you can take tomatoes, dehydrate them till they're really dry. Then you take a coffee grinder or any kind of grinder, grind it down. Now you have tomato powder, which is technically now you just have so many scoops of tomato powder. Add milk and water, and now you just made in some spices, and now you made a homemade tomato soup base. So there's tons of things you can do with it. You know, you might get bored with it. That's what I'm saying. But if you're going to get it and you're going to really get into it, then I recommend to get a really better brand and pay more money for it. Because like I said, I bought one that was not, and my first one was really cheap. I paid like $20 for it. And I was trying to do bananas and dehydrate bananas, and it worked like crap. And I went, I don't get it. I'm getting fruit flies before I get them dried out. I'm having bugs more than them drying out. And so then when I started investigating them and saw all kinds of recipes online and looking at people's thoughts of it, that's neat. I've seen a vid on that tomato powder. Yeah, you can do tomato powder. It's really cool, Misha. If, like I said, and you got counter space. Oh, that's another thing I tell you. I will do a live stream on it. Of my opinion, what I bought and how it worked and stuff like that. But it does smell. So I'm telling you that if you want it in your kitchen, that's fine. But as it dehydrates, it does leave you smells of when it's dehydrating. So if you're doing tomatoes, you're going to have a weird smell from dehydrating tomatoes. I used it for mushrooms. Oh, mushrooms are fantastic in a dehydrator. Absolutely fantastic. You dehydrate them, put them in a jar, like a mason jar, and seal it, and it works really well. That's where I have mine. The only thing is, I'm going to tell you the good, and the bad, and the point is, I have a crock pot, but I have no place to put appliances. There's only one plug in my kitchen. Well, yeah, that's a lot of people have that trouble. Like I don't have huge counter space, but because I got rid of my microwave, I have space to do that halogen oven. And a garage is good, Misha, but I'm going to tell you this much. If you're doing it in the summertime or whatever, it's fine. If you do it in the wintertime and your garage is not heated, then it's going to have to work twice as hard to dehydrate the stuff because it's damp in your garage. So not only is it pulling the dampness out of the whatever you're trying to dehydrate, but it's also fighting the dampness of how cold the garage is. So the garage is great in the summertime, but you got to kind of put it indoors, like in a basement or an area where, like, you know, a mud room or somewhere where it's in your house keeping good temperature and somewhere where it's not going to annoy you the smell. That's my advice on it. But can tell you, I have done, if you get into this, you will love it. You'll probably be addicted for a while, and then you might get sick of it after, but you will try everything to dehydrate. Makes great soups. And you got to be careful, but you can even dehydrate eggs, but you got to be careful of that because you don't want salmonella poison. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, so you guys, and there is smaller versions. I think I really should. Thank you for bringing that up, Misha. I think we'll talk about that. Maybe I'll do the dehydrator thing because at least I know about that, what to tell you and what I would recommend. Because I've worked with it when I got it, I was like, I dehydrated everything. Can I do this? Can I do that? I get excited to dehydrate everything. Trust me. And so I know about it. I can talk about that one and what I have, and I can even look at my main brand of what I have. But there's smaller versions too that are really cool too. Less money, but smaller versions. You pretty well could probably dehydrate everything. I don't know if my husband's going to get the phone, so I might be putting you on hold for a second. Scramble the eggs first before drying them. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, because you want to make sure it dries really good. I'm trying to let the phone go to my answer machine, so sorry, guys. Yeah, it did. It went to my answer machine. I don't really like getting up. I'm sorry, because I don't want to be rude to you and get up and start yapping, so... And Bill says hello out there. So, yeah, that's a cool subject to talk about, is dehydrators, too. I mean, there's a lot. Do you need it? Will you have fun with it? I think if you're really wanting it, you're going to have a fun time with it. Will you get bored with it and put it away for a while? Yes, but the whole thing is, can I talk you into pulling it out again? then yeah, because see, Misha, right now by you talking to me about it, look at me, I'm going on about it. I know what I've done with it, and it makes me want to pull my dehydrator out and work with it again. So I don't think I lost my money or wasted my money on buying it. And when the times are rough out there and you want to start canning because of issues that going on, there's nothing wrong with it. Whether you believe something's going to come up with food issues or not believe something comes up with food issues, all of this stuff, dehydrating, going back to the old ways, cooking the old ways, there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually probably healthier than what we cook with now. So, I have a blast doing it. I have to, yeah, you'll find a place. How about like a table? How about do you have a mudroom to your house? Oh, you're so funny. Hi. Is it hard? Hard? No, it's not hard. It can. Honestly, if you get the right stuff, Bill, I can teach you how to do that too. There's different kinds of canning you would absolutely love. It's way actually healthier. To do canning is the old-fashioned way, but it's healthier to can, and you at least know what's going in it than to go buy cans. Now the shelf value, some people, I don't trust this, but some people think that you can can and leave that in your pantry forever. And no, I don't think so. I wouldn't recommend it. But I know that most things are good for at least a year. On the average, year and a half, and longer if you can it right. And it's not that hard. I did videos on it too. I mean, whatever you're asking me, and I can't help. We aren't totally talking about food. And thank you for coming, Digital Kite. We're gonna call you. Thanks so much. You said you would come. You were here, and I appreciate that. I'm not trying to make you hungry, but we're talking about equipment. I have a smaller laundry room, no cabinet. No. You're gonna find a mud room. You can find a place. I don't know if I say your house, Misha, I would help you tell you where to put it. Maybe one time on Facebook we'll talk and you can open the camera and show me, and I'm sure you'll have somewhere. Even if you got remember they're not heavy, but you need enough to support the weight. So even if you had a foldable table or something, somewhere where you want to move it and just store it in one place and just move it when you want to use it, you can do that too. There's ways. Like I said, mine's in the garage. But I'm going to probably put it in my laundry room when I go to cook. I'm not going to put it in my kitchen because it smelled too bad. Okay, I'm packed to the gills. Yeah, you'll find a spot. You will. Why don't you dump that microwave out of there, you guys? I'm not into microwaves lately. It's sad to say. I'm not telling you that I'm not going to ever get in that microwave, but I'm so not into microwaves right now. Like, I just think of all the stuff that's released from there, and it scares me. Oh, maybe, or am I new the shelf to store it? Yeah, there you go. If you get a wide enough shelf, you can store it right there on your shelf. They're not gonna overheat. I'll tell you, they get hot, but I don't remember where they could actually set on fire. I don't remember, and if so, you put it on top of a piece of board. But so Bill, we can help you out. Seriously, if you don't know how to can, I can do normal canning, high pressure canning. I already did it on videos. I can dehydrate. This is stuff that I experiment. Like, anytime there's a new thing, a new gadget out there, I don't buy it all because of money wise, but I do like to try gadgets. I like to try and say when I think about something, if it's the newest thing and how well did it work. Like, I got rid of this thing. I'll tell you what I had, a gadget, and I really didn't like it after. What are those stupid grilled cheese pressers? I used that for a second, and those, where you put the lid down and you press a grilled cheese sandwich. And I'm thinking, okay, this didn't work well. I got rid of it. I think I sold it at a yard sale because that thing grills better on a stove. Why do I need a presser to grill it? So that was a gadget I don't recommend highly. The other one is, remember when those stupid chocolate, those what are they called? Pop cakes? No, I like panini maker. I love panini maker. I have one. I absolutely love, Misha. Maybe I'm gonna have to. I did a video on it. I think one of my videos was working with my panini maker. I absolutely love it. And I don't use it all the time, but I recommend a panini maker. That's how much I love that thing. It's not the same thing as what I'm talking about. A panini maker, if you want a nice sandwich, a grilled cheese or any kind of sandwich, and you want that crispy kind of coat on the top of it, and you could even cook it healthier because you don't have to put butter with it. You just spray the pan with an olive oil and then cook the two things together. You're having less fat on the bread, and it's actually way better than even grilling on a stove because you're using more fat to cook with. So, yeah, no, I love my panini maker. This was different. This was like kind of a thing that was designed to cook sandwiches. I don't like it. Well, what happened was my animals were bad. I don't have them anymore. But let's just say it got infected, my microwave, where it was dangerous. There was water leaking in it, and I went, okay, time to throw in the garbage. I'm not keeping it, and so I got rid of it, and I have not replaced the microwave yet. I kept thinking, should I not? And then I went, you know what? I don't. Yeah. He said, oh, interesting. You're talking about the panini maker? It's a healthy way to cook, actually. Because you're using less fat than grilling. That's what I want to say. But I mean, I broil, cook in the oven. There's different ways to, like I said in the stuff. I know I'm promoting the recipes, but the recipes I'm doing, I'm telling you, anything you cook, and if you're trying to lose weight, you adjust. Any recipe is adjustable so it's not fattening as much anymore. So if you're making even a dessert, then use low-cal puddings. And I lost weight. I mean, I could lose weight again, but I lost weight from taking things, using a better fat, cutting it down. You do not have to, this is what I'm seriously thinking of doing this, but because of how much work I've been doing on the back with videos and all that, I don't have the time to concentrate, which I really should on my health. I'm telling you that if you sat there, I was talking to my husband about this. Some of my recipes are going to be you're going to think they're higher in fat. But the point is, if you eat, not late at night, if you eat not the whole thing, but a piece of cake and a small piece of cake, you can pretty well eat everything I cook on this channel in moderation. And I guarantee you'll lose weight. You will, because I've done Weight Watchers, and it's about portion controls. It's about not eating late at night. It's about doing a little more exercise, burning it off. So when people go on all these diet things about no fats, no fiber, no whatever, all that no carbs, I'm telling you, you don't need to do that. You don't have to spend money on the newest diet book or all these stupid craves, because I hate to tell you, you're going to end up in the same place. If you don't control what you eat, you're going to put all the weight back no matter what plan it is. At first, you're going to feel fantastic. You're going to do this diet plan, and you'll feel great, and you'll lose 50 pounds, and you'll feel great. I guarantee you, if you're not adjusted, because Weight Watchers is more of a place where it's keeping you portion controlled the rest of your life. It's not a short-term thing, and you change the way you eat, and when you eat, you will maintain it, and you'll be really good. Every recipe, every diet I've ever seen out there works the same way. Don't eat any carbs, and you're going to lose weight. That newest one, they used to have. What's that famous guy that actually people got sick after from it? Yeah, like we both, right, and I shouldn't have snacked. I guarantee you, if I did that, Misha, I would lose weight. If we did not snack after meal times, and you ate, you have to have so many hours before you fall asleep. And I shouldn't have did that. Atkins is, see now, where's Atkins anymore? Atkins doesn't really exist anymore because you found out it wasn't that healthy. So the same with, and then Atkins. And then I even did something else. I was watching these videos on, and I said it before, on Netflix. It was a place where they went around, the one guy, and they went around to where this country was, where how did the seniors live so old? How did their average senior is like 105 years old. And so they know that it has a lot to do with longevity, has a lot to do with diet and all kinds of stuff, but diet especially. So when they went and checked their diets, they had a lot of carbs. They ate freaking pizza. They ate carbs, and they're living to 105 years old. And so cutting carbs out, or putting more protein, or cutting out protein, or all of that, to me, I don't know, you're going to end up in the same place. If you cannot control yourself, you're going to, after you lose all that weight, it's going to come back on because you're not maintaining it that way. So again, that's my personal thing. I mean, you guys do what you want to do. I don't care if I live that long. Well, I'm just saying that's why are people doing it though? For their health, right? They're watching their weight because of health issues. That's why you're putting diets, why you're losing weight. It's all about health, isn't it? And if you maintain your health, it's about longevity. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, is this why do you lose weight? Is it not because you want to feel better, you want to live longer, you don't want to hurt because of all the pain that you're suffering from? Is that not it? Or like I said, I want you to correct me if I'm wrong. Like, why do you want to lose weight? You have medical issues, right? You want to live longer. You want to live healthier. You want to feel better. That's my opinion. And yes, I do have strong opinions on things. Doesn't mean you have to agree with any of the things that I say. Misa's a young girl, and she don't care if you will. Misha, you're at an age where you're going to care. When you start to get older, you're going to be a lot of pain, and you're going to want to figure out what's going to stop that. Oh yeah, that's you. Yes, you want to feel and look better, not necessarily to live longer. Well, that's maybe you, but maybe when you get our age, maybe it is. Maybe it's something you want to do, no, Misha. Maybe you get in your 60s and you're going to say, well, I want to live longer. I mean, you're still young, so maybe you don't think that way. But, Hey, I'm just babbling here. You guys, Katrina, what do you think of that? Are you still listening to me? Or did anybody leave the building? It's fine. I'm all good. I just want to throw my opinion. Yes, maybe I'll be wiser. And it happens overnight. Aging is that is. Yeah, I just want to know what you think. So do you think everybody, most want to be slim because of fashion. If you don't have health issues, it's okay to have a little extra pound. Right, I have an extra pound. I guess you know what the point is. Do you enjoy food? That's what I want to say. Do you enjoy food? I know that health reasons, and I know you want to lose weight, and you want to be lighter in weight. I get it. But the point is, if you truly enjoy food, do you think by giving it up for a short term, you're not going to miss it? Like, you have to adjust to not give up what you like. It's kind of like I said, Weight Watchers was a good program, but because I didn't constantly deal it, I put the weight back on. But the thought of this is, if you don't give your body what you crave for, you're going to be worse. So if you crave, you want to get rid of all your carbs, I guarantee you, for a while, in months, you're going to say, oh, I feel so much better, I'm losing weight. And there's going to be a time where you're going to miss those carbs that you gave up. It's going to come back eventually. Yeah, I eat carbs and healthy fats. It's more, I eat crap and healthy fats, and it's more because you eat to be full. If you eat to not be hungry. Like, if you eat your limit of if you listen to your stomach and don't get past the part where you've already, like, your stomach and your brain have to go together. You don't have to, like I said, you don't have to have low carb. You just have to eat in moderation and not eat. Oh, that's cool. I'm still here just writing a new pattern. Very cool. You're good at that. Well done there, Dana. Yeah, I just think it is about portions. I guarantee that one. It's about portions. See, we didn't even get on that. I was talking about cast iron, but I told you that we would go off the subject on something else. But since we were talking about eating healthy, and a lot of people want to do diets and try different things, and it's going to work for them, it will. I guarantee you. You give up carbs or give up protein or whatever diet you're on, will you lose weight? You will lose weight, absolutely. Will you maintain it is a totally different thing. I have lost plenty of times. I've lost 50 pounds, 30-something pounds. I have done that. I was like down to a lot where I was feeling so good that I looked good and I could fit in clothes and I felt really good. But then other people would say I look too skinny, but that's a whole other thing. When you start losing weight, people get kind of like, I don't know if they're jealous or what, but you start losing weight and then some people will say, oh, you better stop losing it. You look unhealthy. No, thanks, Maria. I appreciate it. I want your opinions on that. You don't have to agree with what I'm talking about. Please don't think that I'm not trying. You have your own opinion. You can eat five times smaller portion. That's true too. My mom does it. You want to know something? My mom, you never met her. I don't think so. She was on videos. It's more jealousy. Yeah. Your body needs both carbs and protein. It needs everything, a little bit of everything as far as I'm concerned, Katrina. And I think that it makes you feel good, but the ultimate is it comes back. So you have to have a way of maintaining, and I want to prove that too. Like I told you, I know that's an excuse. I feel like I'm doing an excuse. You know when you lose weight and you go, well, I'll get to that. I'll do that later. So I'm using the excuse thing, but I really do want to do that. I want to prove to you that I could eat all the foods I eat and make and all the recipes I do, and I guarantee you I can lose weight if I follow certain steps. You don't have to get rid of anything. Smaller plates, absolutely, that's a big deal, Katrina. Smaller plates after, yes, absolutely. I would probably have to add more exercise to it, okay? Like I can't just, oh, have a good one too, Bill. Thank you very much for joining me. I would have to sit there and, add exercise more to my routine. Like I move and I don't sit constantly except for what I'm live streaming, but I would have, you know what I would add? Would be my perfect diet for me. And I don't know if you guys ever knew this, but it worked for me. My mom used to make fun of me because she said it worked and she used to laugh. My mom is good. My mom's 89 years old, I'll tell you. She maintains this and oh, no problem. Ditchell, thank you for joining me. You two have a fantastic day. Thanks for joining me. Like 89, and I'll tell you, she's petite, and she maintains never eating past 7 o'clock at night. She eats smaller meals a day, so she eats more smaller meals a day, and with the dessert, she has desserts, but she cuts down on the amount of dessert. I have blood type. Yeah, so I'm telling you that all of this stuff is a factor, and if I did it, I could eat all the recipes. I would not eat late at night, and that's another thing that worked. I was gonna tell you that if you do this, you want to know my exercise was, and it worked when I lost over 50-60 pounds. Again, I didn't maintain it. That's the part where most people do. So if you put a record on and start dancing, that was my exercise, by the way. I would sit there and I would watch portion control. I'd watch how I ate. I didn't eat late at night. And I would put a song on. And the first song to start my exercise, I would have to dance and move the whole one song. And then I moved it up to, once I got that I could move and do one song, I would go to 2 songs. And I raised the amount of songs, and that was my exercise. It worked for me. Like, yeah, Misha did. It's cheap. You know, all the stuff I'm telling you doesn't cost a dime. You don't have to go to somewhere to pay big money for a gym or anything else. You can do all this and cost hardly anything, just doing the same steps. And the dancing works great. Let's say right now, because I'm 61 years old, I probably can't move the same as I did, but the fact of just moving and dancing the way I can without hurting myself will work. So one song, and then gradually after maybe a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, where you can do the whole song, then you stop and do 2 songs. And then there's a point where you only do so many songs. I mean, you're not going to do dancing all day long. I mean, you got to get work done or do whatever you got to do. But that's worked for me, playing a song and just moving and dancing with the song. And I think no matter how old you can still move. You can still dance. You don't have to hurt yourself. No, like just side shuffle, 1 and 2, whatever you want to do. And then maybe throughout your dancing, stretch a little, bend a little. That works, it does. So, and I just saved you guys a lot of money on a gym and all that stuff. And if you want to add weights to it, all you got to do is just go get a can of tomato sauce or a bigger can of soup. You don't even have to buy weights. You just take cans. And as you're dancing, you move your arms up and down with the cans. Up and down, sideways, whatever. You just add cans to your routine of dancing. I don't know. I don't know what you think of that, my method here, but I'm too old to fall into traps of this diet plan works for me. Sure, it will for a short time, and then it's going to come back on you. So if I ever get that energy to prove it to you, nice to have good dance partners, but one who can keep the peace. You're funny. That's true. Did you see me? Look at, and then you can get really gutsy and put a dinosaur outfit on, Misha, and dance in the park. So now I had to build my confidence up for that one. Or milk jugs. Yeah, milk jugs and bags and beans. Yeah, absolutely, Katrina. All that stuff is saving you money. You have to want to lose weight first. You got to start there. You got to be, your brain says, I want to lose weight. You got to be in the thing to stick with it and do it. And once you get motivated to lose the weight and you start losing weight, then you feel good and you keep it up. But the hardest part for me personally is maintaining all the weight loss is hard. And as you get older, your body metabolism doesn't work as much. But so you got to boost it. You got to get some way of boosting. Like, I mean, that's a whole subject in itself of finding the right foods that will boost your metabolism to lose weight instead of using pills and all this crap. Oh, look, Miss Southern Belle says, I'm getting sleepy. Did we bore you, my darling friend? Wake up. Wake up, little Susie. Yeah, I saw that. I had to go rewatch you all. So, like, I mean, the dinosaur thing was hilarious. I mean, I had fun with that. I will never regret it. I'm not even taking it off my channel because it was so much fun with dancing in a dinosaur outfit. Look, for Halloween. I'll do the Halloween thing. I'm telling you. I'll do the Easter. If I got to get dressed up and come on as an Easter bunny, I'll do that too. Yeah, too late. Now she's not feeling good because of her surgery and stuff. But yeah, I was gonna say, what are we boring her? You know I love you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I got my Timmy's, my honey, and my coffee. What more could I ask for? It's yum. So, and you know what's funny? I really have had a lot of fun doing these videos and all that, kind of trying to set a routine how it's really easy. Hey, hi doll. Hi, Wen. There's another one that has a program that's similar to Weight Watchers. Oh, I hurt last night. Yeah, I know you did. I feel your pain. That's the best I can tell you. Yeah, we hope you feel better, doll. Send in some love. I know that it's itching, so it's telling me that it's healing. So that's a good sign. Wen, we love you, doll. How's it going, honey? I worry about working too hard, but are you enjoy working? I know you're tired, still doing the channel. How's it going? Psst. What's the neighbor doing? Don't mind them, honey. It's just the waltz with... Ah, that's funny, MT. You crack. See, when you come up with that stuff, you make me laugh. You got to jump up and say that. That's so funny. Psst. What's the neighbor doing? Don't mind them, honey. It's just the waltz with the ravioli again. I need music. Hope you... Oh, I'm doing fantastic. You too. Oh, I'm so busy. I don't stop. I bet. MT, see, MT is very quiet, but he's hilarious. And he's a genius there, MT. He was like, why does everybody come to me about technical stuff when my channel is about fortune gaming? But he is so good. He's quiet in the background. He throws in funny stuff. And he is very helpful when it comes to, if you don't understand the technical side of this. But he does like his forging. Like we like our crafting. MT likes his forging gaming stuff. Shake those pot and pans. All right, for you, Miss Southern Belle, let me grab something. Let me grab a music for Miss Southern Belle. She wants to move a little bit. You know I don't normally grab the songs here, but there we go. Yeehaw! Swing the pot now round and round. We will take care of you, Wendy. I know, she's working hard. But you got some good bargains, by the way, Wendy. I do enjoy all those good deals. Always did. I wish I found places to buy stuff like that. I love his channel. Got my son to his channel. OMT, it's good, Katrina. That's good. You guys want to know questions? Go see him. Anything technical stuff, MT's a genius at it. this is what I'm gonna say. And we love all you. You know, Katrina's super talented in her crafting world. She's beautiful. Wendy's super crafting too. Yeah, I like the hauls. The hauls are fun on her channel for sure. Wendy finds the best deals with crafting and quite the crafter. Katrina is super talented, not spending a dime and working with all kinds of material that you don't spend a dime on. You guys are all, Miss Southern Belle's hilarious and fun, and Misha, you too, my darling. You bring the spirit to my channel. More than that, you don't just bring the spirit. You bring the music to my channel. You bring the comedy, and you are spiritually connected to me, and I love that. I love that about you. That you're a good lady, spiritually. Well, thanks, Gwen. I craft with what I have, and I think that's when you don't have money, Katrina. You know that when you're not around, I brag about you, because I think not all over. When I designed this channel, it is changing, like you guys. So yes, congratulations on my channel. It is changing, guys, my channel, but does not mean I'm giving up crafting side of this. Not at all. I gotta find a twist to crafting and not getting people here to my channel. But it's going to the cooking side of my channel come January, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of crafting along the way and do something fun. Yes, well done, Wendy, for the three of them. Absolutely. Oh, that's hilarious, Miss Southerville. That is good. That's very funny. That'll be fun. That'll be hilarious. You are honestly, Katrina, if they don't know you, and when you know, of course I'm going to say when I'm live streaming, I love the company here, but if I'm not live streaming, Katrina's on, please join her, because she's awesome. I was there. I watched you, Katrina. I was trying to do my live stream, but I did see you in your room, and you actually opened up your camera quite well, and you were sewing, and I'm not sure what you were making, because I saw the dress, the white clear material. You were gathering it, and you're going to make something with it. But you make such fantastic things when you don't have a lot of money. And a lot of people around the world don't have a lot of money. They don't have access to crafts or even the material. And Katrina, do you remember, speaking of that, I don't know if I have time. I felt you were there. I am there. I should have stayed longer. Next time, if I live stream and you're on, my channel will be there for you for sure, even if I'm live streaming. So I saw it. You know I'm 100% for you, how talented you are. And like I said, I'm not lowering anybody. Everybody has their own field that they're very good at. Wendy's great with all the paper crafting and all kinds. I know she sews and she does all kinds of stuff too. And she's great at hauls. Oh my God. Wendy, I would think they love your hauls. You're very welcome, Katrina. You guys, I love you all. You're great crafters in the fields that you do. Honestly, I've been to lots of channels and lots of crafting channels, and you are, I am not lying. I'm not just trying to promote your channels here. I am trying to tell you the truth, how I feel of how talented you guys are in different ways. You all are. Like Katrina, you're marvelous at what you do, and Wendy, fantastic crafter. And Miss Southern Belle's got a little bit of everything, you know, a little bit of great humor, all kinds of stuff, you guys. Well, I appreciate that, Wen. That's very, very nice. I know we had conversation. I love it. But I want to know something. I think I needed a change, and changing to the field that I feel more confident with. I was starting to feel less confident in crafting. That's the truth. So I know I feel a little more comfortable cooking, and I can't go wrong with it. If you don't like something I cook, it's okay not to like it. But at least I know that it sets my creative mind really crazy. I won't ever give up crafting, but I just found that I feel like I'm not that qualified in crafting as much as I thought I was. And that's not to insult myself. That's how I am. I'm just being honest that I can create. It's just I don't have that niche of where I stand. I'm so, when it comes to crafting, I'm so all over the place. And cooking, yeah, absolutely, Miss Southern Belle. Everyone has their unique thing. They all do. That's why I'm shouting you out. You're my friends. But I know the talents that I see. I have, yeah. No, I appreciate that. I'm not trying to lower myself, honestly. I'm just telling you that I don't stand within a certain area that I the way I am about crafting is I'm all over the place. I can do paper crafting I can do sewing like Katrina. Yeah, I can do crafting like you, Katrina, a little bit of this. I can do crafting like Wendy. I can do crafting like my other friends that are crafters. I can do journals. I can do this. I can do that. But there's nothing really. Oh, well, that's nice. Thank you, Katrina. That's kind of how I wanted to do with inspiring about crafting. I was kind of working there thinking that I still think it's not to insult myself. I still inspire people to do things going outside of the box of crafting. But this one, I think that's why I named it. My name was Cooking first, so that I felt that was my stronger key than crafting. It was always, the cooking came to me since I was cooking since I was a kid. There you go, Marie. You should have been in here because you're super talented too. Actually, I learned from all of you guys. Besides what I create in my own brain, Maria showed me little things. That's how I got connected with you, Maria. You had those little tags where you cut up pieces and you put them all together. And then I made cards and put that in a journal. I owe that to you. That technique I saw from you. And I went, because I kept getting tired of how do I make tags? How do I make them different? And so I got that. Crafting is really all over the place, as it always. New ideas and projects are endless. Absolutely empty. But it's tons. I can't, I don't work, I guess what I'm trying to say is I can't set to one field of crafting. It's just not me. I can't go, people stay to paper crafting, and there's a whole bunch of crafters that love paper crafting, and you stay with cards, and you stay with crafts, and you stay in that field. Then you have other fields of sewing, and then you have fields of crocheting and knitting. And it's all over the place. And I like every one of them. I'm not set at one standard way I like crafting. I love it. And then you have channels that don't ever live stream, but they run really cool, inventive things all over the world. Well, I think you're right. Some can't, but it's the same thing as gardening and all that. I think people can learn to cook. They just don't think they can. And if you take basic, simple things, I guarantee you, I could teach people to cook. Just like it's the same thing when you set channels, like with gardening. I know how to garden, and I've seen people come amazing through hanging with me and whatever. They all became gardeners. They're really good. So cooking is the same thing. It is basically all these things are the same thing. Oh, that's okay, Mish. Thanks for hanging with me. I enjoyed it big time, doll. Thank you so much. I still gotta send out that stuff. I got to work on it. I want to actually go to the bank and try to see if I can get U.S. money. So I'm not forgetting you guys. It might take me a little longer to get this all fixed up for the winners, but I will definitely not forget about it. Yeah, no, I think, thanks guys. I really, guys are great boosters, and I'm not trying to insult myself in any way. I know how to craft, and I enjoy it, but I'm like I said, all over the place. I see so many things to do. Thanks, Misha. I see reefs I like doing. I see, oh my God, every time I go on here with crafting stuff, I'm so people have made me so crazy about, I can't stick to one project. So if I see something I've done journals, so it's almost like that's the way I am. It's kind of like when I never did journals before, and now that I succeeded and showed you I did journaling, I haven't totally finished them, but I know how to do journals. I'm done. It's kind of like now I got to find a new project that stimulates my brain in a crafting way, and that's kind of, so I sewed, and now I'm past sewing, so let me go to knitting, and let me go to do something else. I have to find new projects like that. I can't stay stable. That's kind of not me, but I love and admire everybody's work, and you always give me incentives of where I should shoot next to, as far as in the crafting world too. I still want to get Wendy and all of you guys, Katrina, all you guys, Maria, all you guys, I still want to do a crafting party for sure. I want to do something with it. I don't know where to go with it, but I definitely do want to do something with all the crafters together. Well, it makes sense, the title. You can show your Canadian money on one time. I don't find that exciting though, Miss Southern Belle. About that money doesn't connect to. I'm kind of trying to stick to. Thank you for the idea. I know you're always giving me ideas of it, but I can show you for you guys. I would show it as a friend to show you money, but I don't connect money to any of my streams. This is cooking and crafting, and the other one's gardening, and money doesn't really come into any part of any channel. I would be doing it for you to show you the money, but I'm not in the money. However, I do support coin channels and stuff like that. I'll go see them for sure. But my heart lies, honestly, my heart lies with cooking and crafting people and gardeners. That's where my heart lies, between gardening, cooking, and crafting. I will support any other channel to be nice. I'll show things that people want, but the truth is those are the ones I am passionate about, and I love seeing other people that fall in that field because I think they're talented. I looked those cards. Yeah, that was made such a long time ago too. Such a long time. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm all over the place. I know I need to remain my channel as I do hauls as well. When you are doing what I have told you that so many times, you are in the right place. I swear to you, you're in the right place. The hauls people are loving the way you do hauls. They love it. You can see it, the numbers. They love when you do the crafting part of it. So, and you were even saying like this. So if anybody wants to see how I made this, just leave a comment down below, and then you'll make it because you get so many requests. I'm asking you to do it. You are doing great. I have made boxes. I've made all kinds of stuff. Honestly, remember I showed you guys all the crafts sit in my bedroom, and I have done boxes. I've done tons of cards. I used to sell cards. I used to do gift boxes for Christmas. All of this stuff. I've done all that stuff. And sometimes I have to go do something else because I get bored with doing the same thing. So I got to move on to what's the next newest thing to do. That's kind of how I craft. But I mean that, I mean that. I think you have found where your channel should be. I never did. It's kind of sad, but please do not think I'm not asking for sympathy, or I am just trying to find my niche, Niche, where I'm supposed to be on YouTube. I will always be friends with you. I will always support my friends. I will always do live streams that don't have nothing to do with my channel, but because of support and the friendship I have. But I'm still looking in the meantime for my niche, meaning where people are truly going to find me. And is it the cooking side? I'll know next year. I'm putting a really hard work to see if it's cooking. But will I always craft or join crafters? Absolutely. I love all that stuff. You guys are awesome. Very talented. And I'm not saying I'm not talented. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to lower myself and, please build my confidence up. No, not at all. I just want to know where I lie as a channel, a YouTube channel, and trying different ways and things of how to fit in better on YouTube. Because this is 6 years now, and I don't think I've ever found how I've connected. Now, I want to tell you something. MT's helping me out a lot behind the background. MT, I know you're listening to me, and I want to give you big thanks for this because he's the one helping me change the look of my channel for next year in January. I told him what I want to do. I want to switch it up and see what happens and promote it in a different way. And so he's helping me. And I owe him a great gratitude because it's the top of my channel's I'm going to do something different. I'm going to bring a new picture of myself. Hey, Cliff. Yeah, almost 6 years. Yeah. Almost 6 years when I've been on the air for almost 5-6 years. I've learned a lot of stuff. I've learned how to talk on a live stream. I learn every day how to change things up. I want people to be welcomed. I was getting too rough at that. So I want to know that to welcome people. I want to know that interest people. I want to talk about different substances that keep your attention and interest you. If you learn along the way by something, that'd be great. See you later, Miss Southern Belle. Thanks, doll. Have a good one. Hey, Cliff. It's good to see you, buddy. So happy to have found you. I'm happy to find you guys. Like I said, you guys are awesome. And Miss Bell's new to my channel, and I love her to death. She's a beautiful lady and supportive. There he is. Look at the gang. Susan must have called you. Thanks, Cliff. Cliff is very talented crafter. You know that. He showed you. He does all stuff with coins. He's fantastic. Yeah, I know you are, Cliff. You know you've been on longer than I have. I just want to change things up, and that's kind of what I'm doing. Tim, hi, buddy. Thank you for the I want to say Tim is a sweet man. and he's a loyal man to me, and I appreciate everything you do there, Mr. Tim. You're a nice guy. We love you, Tim. Anybody that doesn't know Tim, well, please, you guys are all good people. Go. I don't care. You know, that was another thing I never did, and I want to tell you, please go ahead. Always, I will not tell you to put sub to sub. You all know that. But if you want to meet and you go check out people when they're live streaming, when I'm not on the air, go support them. Go do whatever you want to help each other out, and I'm good with that. You know, I'm strongly saying that right now, and I never really did, and I want to do that. Oh, Tim, you're sweet man. You're very supportive towards me, and I know I never really met you in real life, but I know you're a good man, and spiritually, you're another one like Misha. You're a spiritual guy that's giving blessings, and you mean the world to help people out, and you know, you just send good vibes, and people need that in a day that it's such a terrible place to live sometimes. Putting positivity, humor, and all that, and is where I go. I've always been, and I'm sticking with that. It's been a slow process building up a channel for like 6 years, and I'm not saying I have, Cliff, you've been around, so it's not a competitive thing I'm talking about. I'm just saying that you learn so much being on. Yeah, you are, Shy. You're so funny. You learn so much about what people like, how do you want to do it, how do you treat people on here. Sometimes, you know, I'm a human being that has mood swings or whatever, and I don't want to come on here because it's nothing. I never want to say the wrong thing to somebody because it's not meant. I would never want to truly hurt anybody when I'm on live streaming. But sometimes I'm very opinionated, and sometimes it's strong, and I feel that I get people telling me in the background, you better be careful. You know, you went a little rough there, and I don't even take that insulting. I take it as helping me grow and learn how to talk on here so that people enjoy coming to me. No, I know you weren't. I wasn't saying, no, I know you weren't, Cliff. I know you weren't, Cliff. You're just saying it's a hard thing to grow your channel sometimes. So I don't take it that way at all, Cliff. At all. I just find it's sometimes it's hard. It's sometimes hard. Like, you didn't find the right niche. That's what it tells me. You can learn from others. I learn from Wendy. I know what I see and observe, and she's got the right area. We sometimes find we have it really hard building a channel because we're all over the place, and we're not really finding where we're supposed to be on YouTube, and all the competitive higher channels, and even all the live streamers when they're live streaming go against you. It's just really hard to build a channel sometimes. And I get it. So I just took my channel to a different swing of things, and that's the goal. I want to switch it to cooking, and everything I do, I like documenting it. So whether it's a garden thing that I document or a cooking thing, some of that, actually, what I was trying to do, okay, what things are good in my other channel, I see how I met more people in my other channel. I see how I did things. I see how I do videos. That one's building up a lot better than this one. So I'm kind of taking what I've seen that works on one place and bringing it to another one. Bring it to another place, like live streams. When I did the other channel, I do a specific subject, then we talk about things, and then we do it. So I never had it here. I never used OBS. So now I'm bringing OBS here. I'm showing you pictures. I'm doing it similar to Mrs. Green Thumb, and it's working. It's building my channel in a different light, which worked. If I knew that, like, for instance, Wendy, what works for Wendy worked for me, I would do that, but it really doesn't. And that's not insulting me. It's just, it doesn't. Wendy is, again, I'm using everybody here. Everybody has their own talents, right? And I don't talk to lower myself or have anybody try to build me up, because that's not what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, well, yeah, but Cliff, always nice to support each other. Absolutely, Tim. Yeah, you know what I mean, Tim. And you too, Cliff. You might not, I felt the same way, and I got to stop saying that. I was the same, only 2 people are coming, only 6 people are here. Instead of saying that and feeling, that's for me. Instead of saying, oh, baha, I feel sorry for myself, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go and say thank you very much for the people that come and support me. And if you guys want to give me any ideas to help me out, what we should talk about that would interest everybody, that is what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for, oh, poor me, or that I have 5 people supporting me. And there's a channel that has 50 people or 20, 30, and their stuff is like not that interesting. That's where I was going, and I don't even want to go there. I'm not out to go knock anybody to make me feel better. I have to feel what's good for me. That's kind of what I'm trying to go at. This year is, and the beginning of next year is about learning where I take my channel personally, and not compare it to anybody else, how everybody's doing. Well, you just get frustrated, Cliff. I understand how you can feel. That's what I mean. You gave up, and I get it. You give up and you get frustrated, and I've done that so many times that now I'm kind of determined to. I learned from everybody. I did. I learned from watching what people do, and it's a whole thing of finding your niche. That's what it is. I got to find out what my niche is online. I need to know where to put. Do I do cooking? How do I do cooking? How do I live stream to connect cooking? So taking all things I learned from my other channel, bringing it here, or vice versa. If there's something that works here, I'm going to bring it to the other place. And I'm going to watch from Wendy. Wendy does a certain thing. I tried. See, like Wendy and Diane do the paper crafting, and I know you're talented more than that, but you do your hauls make your channel, your paper crafting makes your channel. And I have tried all that stuff, and it did not work personally for me. So I got to move on to something different, right? Like that's the same I'm saying for you, Cliff. If you find what you want. Well, that's true. You probably do have more important things to worry about. And that's okay. That's okay too. It's okay to, if life is you have medical issues and you have to worry about that more than building a YouTube channel, that is probably makes sense to me. It would. It makes sense to me a lot to go do, if I don't feel good or there's issues, I am not going to come on here and build a channel or work on it because that's not top priority for me for the day. But when I feel good and I'm on here and I want to have some fun and talk to you guys, then I'm doing the right thing. I'm supposed to be doing it. It's good. And there's days that, oh my God, I got so discouraged on here, but yeah. But I won't let anybody stop me from doing what I love doing, which is coming on here and doing what I do. I won't, no matter who it was or the issues I see that I just don't talk about too much anymore. They'll never stop me. Is that what do you call that? Determination? Like I think I'm very strong on that. I'm on being determined this is going to work out no matter what I do, no matter how much I struggle, no matter what I put into it, or I'm going to stay here and keep doing it until I find out what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, determination, I guess. What about you? Anyway, you guys, I love you guys. Thank you for coming. And like I said, you will always be welcome on my channel. Do not feel guilty. That's another thing that I'm trying to do. Well, thanks, Wendy. You know what I'm doing? I'm trying to do another thing that I might have hurt people along the way of trying to build, and that was never my goal. And to build and hurt people not wanting to come back again. That hurts me that I did that. So my new leaf thing is always promote others. Always be happy coming in here. Always think like somebody else would think. Do not hurt anybody's feelings because you never know what you've done to somebody. You don't want to do that. Yeah, absolutely. Always follow your heart and what you want to do. That's really still said. Remember to do things you make in the past can always pick back up. And the algorithm takes time to figure out who to serve. It's true, MT. I owe a lot to you, mister. I think that I was going too down, and you have already proved to me something works, and I think it's great. And absolutely, Katrina. I started my channel to make the videos I post now. I get more views with the coin stuff, but it's not my passion. Well, that's cool. You know, I've heard other things say that before too. That if you want to go down the coin road, it's building it, or it's something that's not your passion, then you got to do what you love. Whether you have 2 people or 3 people, you got to follow your heart or what you want to do and enjoy yourself. Because if you start not enjoying yourself, I enjoy coming on here talking about it. Do I necessarily enjoy totally talking about equipment? I don't know, but I'm just giving that a shake through to talk about since I'm cooking. I'm just trying something new. Yeah, I still love coming on here. I still like talking to you guys, whatever subject it might be on. We all need to talk, to walk in each other's shoes. We walk along, hold out the hand to bring someone with a smile. Absolutely, Tim. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the positivity that you bring to my channel. You are always never bashing anybody. You are always sweet with each other. You might not like the subject I'm talking for the day, but you will always support. You'll put your ideas in it, for me. And I know you've done it for other people too. So it's not about whether you like crafting or not. It's the fact that you're supporting me no matter what I do. That makes you a good friend. And I've said it all along. That's what I look for. I look for good people. It takes a long time to build good friends, but I gradually see the difference in numbers when you guys come to my channel. And I used to get so frustrated about people not coming all the time. And I've changed my philosophy on that too. That if you can't make it, you have a life. You have to do other things. So I will be so happy to see you, but I will not be upset that I don't see you every time I live stream, because that's not good for you, not good for me. And it's different. So if I come on and I see 5 people and I hang in for an hour or so, and if I get off after an hour, it's probably because, I don't know. I'm boring people and I don't feel like I'm doing anything, so I get off. A lot of crafting people are buying that scan and make, but I think it's a lazy way of crafting. I like to see crafting done by hand, not machine, if you know what I mean. Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of a cool thing to talk about, Wendy. It's kind of a cool thing to talk about with different machines, and I think it's cool. Whether you go down that path, that's probably not your channel anyways. Yeah, and that you stick with that and people like it, for sure. I have a bunch of coin video ideas that I'll probably do when I'm snowed in. For now, I'm getting my Nova done so I can use it before I pass on. Oh, well, we don't want anything to happen to you, Cliff, but I'm glad you're working on your Nova. And if you want to do those videos, it's a good time in the wintertime to get them all done. People are going to watch them more in the wintertime because they're homebound. So it's probably a good idea to get them out then. I have to thank you guys, though. Remember, Cliff and Wendy and Katrina and even MT, you all came on a live stream that I had. And I tried to promote you guys as well as I could, as well as you helped me by coming onto my channel. I will always appreciate that. That was something really cool that you did for me. Oh, well, we're here, Lisa, because we're just having a bunch of chats with everybody here. We also discussed my idea. Anytime I come on, I'm going to have, I did it with Mrs. Green Thumb. It works here. You have an idea to start with some kind of subject, and then you go on and talk about everything else you want to do. Absolutely, Wendy. He does. He's very good with that stuff. Yeah, everyone's good. It's finding the right niche for you, for your channel. And sometimes, unfortunately, the things you like doing might not be, if you want to build a channel and the stuff you like might not work for you. But I think everybody can find something eventually in time. Just got to not give up. I'm determined to not give up. That's my highest quality I have right now. Because I could give up all the time. It gets frustrating. No one comes, blah, 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 and start feeling sorry for myself. And me, personally, I'm too determined to give up. I'm just going to go a different way and see what happens. Whether it's the perfect thing that's going to work for me, maybe not. But I'm not going to go there. I'd rather think positive thoughts of what I do. So it's good to see. You guys are all, it's nice. You guys have not been around all at the same time. So I'm enjoying this, and I'm not going to run off because you guys are here. That's another thing. I'm getting off now. Goodbye. No, if I can handle, I don't have anything majorly planned today, so I don't have a problem with hanging around a little longer when you guys haven't seen each other for a while. So I'm hanging in there. And I was trying to think of what I got to get done after here, but definitely besides my cooking for supper. Oh, yeah. You guys aren't going to love this, but I kind of have to dye my hair. I need to take a nice picture, and I hate taking pictures, so I'm kind of dyeing my hair and trying to make it look decent for a picture for my channel to send to MT, so together we can put my new face up. And you know what? Please, you guys, put sunglasses on or whatever you got to do when you see the new image. But it's not any worse than me and my hat, so it doesn't really matter. Mind you, that's scary when I think about it. I was 5-6 years younger. I've lost all my, so put sunglasses on. AMT, I'll just warn them ahead that in money or weight. I almost lost 100 pounds. No, I think he lost it in weight. Yeah. Oh, all my other Furbies are great. Good. Good. Yeah, put a set of sunglasses on. And, I don't know. I just want to do a different picture. I have no idea. So I got to get my hair dolled up, which that's not that I don't comb my hair because or anything, but I just thought it would be kind of a cool picture. Remember, this is a long-lasting picture. I don't plan on changing my channel picture for a while because it's too much work. So, but I hope you guys enjoy the look of it because it's going to be fun. It's simple. It's more simple what I want to do. So, I hope it's cool. What do you think, MT? So far, what do you think the top? We'll get it right together. Some hurt issues. Yeah, Wendy has issues with hurt too. Do you have to work today? What do you guys got to do today after I get off of here? Lisa, you got to work today? And I'm glad you sold all the babies and they're all doing good. I got your address too, Lisa, so I'm going to take care of you. Like I said, Misha, it might take me a little bit, but it's on my table in front of me with your address. And I got Misha's address. Getting all that stuff mailed out. But I think I'm going to be a little slow because I don't leave the house very often. Hurt feeler, yeah. Yep, I am at work in the parking lot. Oh, you're ready to go to work. It's not open yet, so you're hanging with us until you start work. Passion's another one. Passion for the love of animals, and you also do like to craft. You like to, I still want to do something with that. I mean, it didn't really work out for me, but I still think it's fun to do set a date and everybody brings the stuff and we all craft together would be cool. I'm on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week, and yeah, week off. Oh yeah, but you don't always get the weekend off, right? I was sticking up when you were. It's open, but I don't start for. Yeah, I was telling John that he even said it too. Wendy probably has to work while she's not here, and I said, so I kind of said Wendy's working on the weekends now, so she can't come when she's working, obviously. So, you're already busy. Now you're working. Now you're crafting your channel. Now you're, trying to get to everybody. So, I'm happy to have you when I can. Yeah, absolutely, Wendy. So happy. Then what are you going to do on the weekend? You got the weekend off. What are you going to do? What are you going to do on the weekend there, Wendy? Have a little, doing a little hip hop. Oh, you're like my daughter. She gets every other weekend. So you get this weekend, and the next week you have to work. And my daughter's like that. She's full time, and she has to work one weekend off, one weekend on. And she switched. She had I think she has Thursday. She had it would be Monday, Wednesday weekend. Now it's Monday, Thursday weekend. But it's kind of I got to think how it's so confusing to me. I have to figure it out all the time. So she gets the weekend off. Then her next day off is Thursday. And then the next day off after that is Monday. And then Monday she'll have the weekend off. So that's how her stuff goes. So it's probably the same as that, Wendy. Your working hours. But are you enjoying it? You're tired, but are you enjoying it? Because I know you wanted to get out of the house. And so I just want to know, are you enjoying what you're doing, working with the seniors and that? And if you are, good. I'm glad you're tired, but it keeps you busy and you're enjoying working. That's great. And you're keeping safe. Yes, about like me. Yeah. Are you enjoying the working? Are you enjoying it, Wendy? Like your job? I hope you are. Because I know you wanted to go back to work, and that's what matters. Sometimes sometimes if I got bored, I want to find something else. But I'm good with what I do right now. I'm happy. I have I'm keeping, and physically it hurts a little bit, but I'm actually helping my neighbor up the street, and I've been enjoying helping cleaning her house. I try to take a project and make it organized for her, so that I kind of talking her into, well, okay, so it shouldn't take you that hard to clean this. So let's try to keep the stuff I'm working on organizing and cleaning, and so the next time I come back, it's less work in one area I got to do. So that's what keeps me busy. Besides being on here, I'm enjoying helping my neighbor with her house and getting it really top shape, organized and clean. And I mean, it's hard. She has 3 cats, 2 dogs, and so. But she is trying, and she's working full time, so she's trying, and I always give her a lot of credit for if she keeps something clean that I've done. I'm kind of promoting that part, that I know it's not easy when you work full time, but this looks great. You did a good job on it. Actually, I'm doing a really cool Christmas present. She I don't think she ever listens to my channel, and that's okay, because I wouldn't want to tell you. But what I have planned for her, I got the diamond painting I did. I was working with it, the last one with the butterflies. That's for her. I bought the frame for it, so I'm going to frame for her. That's her personal gift for her. And then I wanted to take care of everybody in the family, because she's by herself. So I got the kitty cats, got some cat treats that I'm going to put a little tag for them. I made homemade dog bit sticks. They're about like 4 dozen in this plastic container. I took a plastic container because I couldn't find what I wanted, and I bedazzled this plastic container to put. It's got at least almost, like I said, 4 dozen bones in it. So I kind of have dog bones for the girls, Willow and Taylor, and their names are on the container. So I got a little bit, and then her granddaughter, she loves her granddaughter, so I bought her a little something. So everybody for Christmas in the family is going to get something. Now, I'm not going, oh, that's so nice of you. That I'm just saying, I think I love doing it. Yeah, thank you. When I knew, I appreciate that. I wasn't telling you guys that for that reason, but thank you for that. I just think it's cool. I really love doing that for other people, like especially nearby, because my next door neighbor, my daughter found some Dora. Remember last year when I was looking for Dora material? I had such a hard time finding it. Well, my daughter got 2 meters, and I'm not sure I can do a nightgown in 2 meters, and I don't even know how much time I have. But she bought 2 meters for Dora, so I'm either going to do another nightgown if it's long enough. I don't know, or I'm going to do a pillow for her. You guys know me for long enough. You know that my neighbor has an autistic daughter, so she loves Dora and she likes gummy bears. So that's normally, I'm going to try to, I didn't make her anything big. I only gave gummy bears last year. So this year, if I get the material, I'll probably make her something, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to find Dora. She absolutely loves it. Like I told you, I think her mom was in tears when, according to her husband, now I wasn't there, her husband said she loved it so much because her daughter liked wearing the nightgown so much that she didn't want to really wear it. She has to wash it, right? And so she wanted to wear the nightgown at night all the time, but some nights she couldn't because I had to wash her other clothes. So, yeah, I'm thinking of doing a pillow, yeah. Because a pillow won't take me that long to do. The nightgown's going to take me a lot longer, and I don't know if 2 meters is enough, or did she say? I think she said 2 meters. I don't know. If I have enough, I might make her a nightgown. And if I don't, I'll just make her a pillow with it. Or a pillow cover. I might buy her a pillow and then just make a pillow cover so then they can actually take the cover off and wash it. That might even be a better idea. That this way it'll stay clean, and you just have to put the pillow cover in the washing machine, put it back on. What do you think, Wen? That might be a better idea, eh? So that, because you make pillows and then they're really hard to wash after, depending on the stuffing you use. So, and I got to figure out what I'm going to make him. I don't know what I'm getting him, but the wife got the Snoopy diamond painting, and she's going to get probably a pillow and some gummy bears and stuff. And I'm not sure this all started with the dad, so I have to figure out what to give him. He's the one that I made that car diamond painting for, so I'm not sure what I'm going to make him. But I told him every year I pull out one of the family members, get something big. Yeah, a pillow. She'd like it. Yeah, a pillow cover though, right? Instead of a pillow. That's what I'm thinking. Like, just do it, overlaps, and you just tuck it in, and then you can overlap it, and then she could remove the pillow cover off. That's what I'm thinking of doing, rather than just stuffing a pillow, because Pillows it's hard to wash in the washing machine, and you can't keep them that clean all the time. So I'm tending to think I like pillow covers better. We'll see. Something like that would be cool. Because I don't know if she'll get the concept of the pillow. I don't know yet. Yeah. Oh yeah, she was into Dora when she was little? Oh yeah. So, and I don't know what to make him. He's into cars. Any suggestions, guys? Something not too expensive, but what can I give? Guys are really hard to buy. Like, he really loved the diamond painting, apparently. He told me how much he liked it. And she showed his wife and his family. He really liked it. I'm out to my doctor's. I'll be safe and well. You too, Tim. Thank you for joining me. Thanks, buddy. We'll talk soon. Like I said, I think I'm going to come on every second day. I'll live stream. I'll come with a subject. Probably not tomorrow, but maybe the next day. Between 2 and 3 days after I do this live stream, I'll either be back 2 days from now or 3 days. And I'll come around at 10 and 11 at the same time all the time. So you guys will know where to find me if you want to come. But anyways, as a guy's point of view, I think Cliff's the only one here left. Or MT. MT, you know the guy likes cars. He rebuilds cars, and he's kind of a mechanic kind of guy, but he doesn't do it anymore. I'm trying to find something not too expensive, and he has all the tools, so I can't buy him tools. Oh my God, he gave us tools. He gave my husband for Christmas a Snap-on tool set. So he always buys really something nice for me too, which is thoughtful. He got Snap-on tools, and what did I get? One year he got me, I couldn't keep it in the house, he got me a beautiful orchid. It was gorgeous because he knows I grow. He can see all my plants in the house. And so I couldn't. Oh, thanks, Katrina. No, he's not a little boy. He's a man, the husband I'm looking when. The husband is what started this whole thing. He started getting me stuff every year. Maybe I started. I started buying for his daughter, making something for his daughter at Christmas because she's autistic. And then I started kind of like giving him something and his wife and then the daughter. And so then thank you, Maria. Then he, in return, gets me stuff, which I don't, it's nice no matter what. It's okay, Wen. If you can figure out something I could do. I don't know what to give him. I don't want to spend too much money, but I do want to figure out something. I mean, I could give him as simple as a Tim Hortons card for him to go out for himself. I mean, I could get a $20 gift card or something, and he can go have coffee because he does anyways. That might be an idea. Knitting him socks. I don't know if he'd wear them, but that sounds cool. You know, when I never knitted socks before, ever. I should be talking to my friend I don't know if she's still here, Dana, but that actually is not a bad idea if I could handmade socks, but I don't think they'd be that comfy. I have never made knitted socks. I've knitted tons of stuff, but never knitted socks. Interesting, When? Maybe that's an idea. I don't know if I have time, though. That's the time restraints from now. Knitting and all the stuff I'm trying to get done. Ugh, I don't know. Make a wallet. I could give him a wallet. I have wallets that are brand new, leather wallet, and put a gift card in it. That's not a bad idea. Make him a wallet. I did make duct tape wallets before, but I have that's a good idea, Wen. I don't know if I'll make it, but I got a wallet downstairs. I have brand new wallets because I used to sell products. I used to have yard sales and sell stuff, and I sold jewelry and that. Yeah, so I have a brand new wallet with a gift card. That's perfect, Wen. Thank you. You just helped me figure out my Christmas present for him because they're nice. They're nice wallets, but they're sitting there anyway. So I have them brand new wallets in my house, and I just have to get them like a $20 gift card, and voila! Thanks. I love it. I like that I'm getting help and getting my Christmas stuff done. That's a great idea. That's perfect. Perfect, Wen. So I got his wife done. I got the daughter. I got to work on the pillow and some gummy bears. And so those 3 will be done. I got my other neighbor I cleaned the house for. She's going to be all done. Well, she is. I just have to fine-tune the decorating thing of my packages. And my granddaughter's done. Because you know what I did for her? What happens is she's like really liking makeup. She wants to be a makeup artist. Not costume makeup and stuff. She just loves it. And so my daughter, I had bought her a $50 Amazon because I love Amazon, and Amazon's so easy. So I got an Amazon card for her for $50, and then I wanted her to open up something. So I went and spent, boy, you can get a lot of makeup for at the Dollarama, or no, sorry, Dollar Tree. I spent almost $50 on a little less than that on dollar stuff. So I made her a basket and decorated it. I bought at the Dollar Tree a narrow tan. I wish I could show you there. It's in my closet now. But anyways, I bought that. I stuffed it with like I said, a whole bunch of makeup. I got her makeup wipes. I got her makeup. She didn't want brushes. My daughter said, don't give her brushes. She has all kinds. So all kinds of mascara and lip liner and lipsticks and all kinds of stuff. It's packed. And then I put it into kind of a really pretty cellophane color. Not white, but it's a burgundy cellophane. And put flowers and just decorate it to a nice package. And then I hung a really cute, when you go order on Amazon a gift card, they give you a Christmas box. Yeah, that's what I do, Nana, with my girls for Christmas. Lovely idea. Yeah, so I took the gift box, the $50 card, and then I kind of strung it in the back. I kind of glued it with some really good packing tape, and then I hung it in the front, like it looks like an ornament hanging on the front of the package. I do fit. Oh, do you? Yeah, I'm trying to get them the stuff they actually like. And my daughter's really I got to tell you something funny that I did, and I was like, oh my God, now I got to pay off my debt. What happened was, okay, guys, I do a lot of Amazon, and I was getting 4 gift cards of $50 for Christmas for my kids and my grandkids. And I ordered it, and guess what? I didn't pay attention to where the addresses are because I send things through Amazon all over the place. And so I thank God I did this. So anyways, I ordered it, and then it didn't come in, and I went, what the heck did I do wrong with it? And I ended up sending the $200 4 gift certificates to my daughter in Edmonton, Alberta, because the last address that was on my Amazon was there. So she phones and says, oh, Mom, thank you very much for the Christmas cards. And I went, you weren't supposed to get $200. But anyways, so I was kind of happy that she got it. I said, oh, just keep them. Don't spend them until after Christmas. And when you come back, because she's coming down to visit me on the 10th, just go back after Christmas and buy whatever you want with it and just keep it. So I had to reorder again. So we're talking about $400 now. So now I had to go reorder the things that were supposed to come to my house. I had to order another set. And I was like, frick, this is like I got $400 just on stupid gift certificates of my stupid mistake. But anyways, and trust me, I said, and they still got a gift because I got the diamond paintings I did for them. Great. Actually, want to know something cute, Wen? I call her up on Facebook, and I think Shadow recognizes my voice. They all recognize my voice because they stare at the camera, and they were really paying attention. You know how if they don't really understand who it is, they look at a phone and they don't even care. They recognize my voice because I saw them staring at me in the camera when I was talking to the boys, and they're doing great. They look pretty good. I was worried about Shadow. Shadow looks good. I'll go, Shadow, how you doing, buddy? And they look like they're content. And midnight, all of them, they all kind of stared at me. They recognized it was my voice, which was really cool. Because normally most animals will not do that. They'll look at the camera, but they don't understand what you're doing. And they kind of like stared at the camera for a while. It's almost like I knew they recognized my voice. They're probably pissed off at me, mind you, Wendy, but they did know that I was there for them. So anyways, so that's what are you guys doing for Christmas anyways? Did you start Christmas shopping or doing any gifts yet, or what do you guys plan on doing for Christmas? Like I said, I'm happy. I start early, I always do, and then I don't have an issue. I'm trying to figure out what to do for my mom. Oh yeah, and then the daughters that got the $200 in the mail are coming back, and I got those diamond paintings I did. You guys saw me do it. I did the one, she wanted a Halloween one, and he wanted what the heck did I do for him? A dragon. So those two are their Christmas presents too. So they have something to take back with them as a Christmas present. So those 2 kids are done. I haven't figured out my son-in-law, but my daughter, and my mom helped me. We combined forces and bought her. She wanted a hairdressing chair. So I ordered that yesterday. And it's supposed to, thank goodness, it gets delivered. I didn't want to have to pick it up. And I didn't want it delivered to my house. So now I'm going to have to bring it to her house. So apparently, I'm supposed to get it. It's supposed to deliver to her house, so I'm happy about that. So that she's done. Took care of her about her hairdressing chair, because she's getting into cutting hair now. She kind of likes it. So I went, it makes you happy. Go for it. Yeah, shops closed. Yeah, well, you could always. I'm lucky right now. We're okay with it. We're not down on close down again. We're okay. We still have shops open, but like I said, I do a lot of stuff on Amazon. I mean, I'm probably one of their best sellers. I really, like I told you, I was supposed to put a link down here. I did have it, but it wasn't working where people could go through my link to help support my channel. I don't know if you ever heard of that. I do have a link, but it's no helpful to anybody because you guys are all from US or from UK. So the link is a Canadian link. So if the Canadian people go through the link, it kind of helps me. It doesn't cost anything, and it kind of like, but I have never gotten a dime from them, so I think that's kind of a joke anyways. But anyways, it's another story that I set up a link years ago when I first started this channel, and never really got anything from it. Kind of funny. But I still like Amazon. I can't tell you I like being affiliated with them, but I like buying stuff from them. So, and I don't know. I don't know yet. Like I said, I got still my mom to do, but I'm happy that I'm starting and getting all the stuff, the neighbors, my kids, my son-in-law. I'm not sure what to get. I'm giving him a 50. No, I'm not. Actually, I made him that diamond painting. Remember the Beatles? I made him a diamond painting for the Beatles, and then I'm gonna give him something else. I don't know what. He's some people don't mind getting gift cards. Well, he's one that doesn't like gift cards. He wants you to kind of give him a gift. So he was also the one though that came and took care of my watering my plants, and he physically went out of his way. When we need him, he's there for us. So I like to give him something special, and I always do. When I went on vacation to see my daughter, I went to an antique shop and got a miniature bass violin. It's an antique one for a souvenir. Because he collects. I started him with the mini music. He was taking guitar lessons, so I started him out with little miniature guitars and all that stuff. And so I bought something to do with that. But he really likes records. He's in the Beatles, so I've been trying to stick to Beatles stuff. Remember, I actually showed you guys last year. I showed you what I bought him online. Was a little music box that's Let It Be, would sing Let It Be. Do you remember that? Anybody? When? Do you remember what I bought for him last year? Because I told you he collected the Beatles. I love it. Thank you for bringing this up. I will probably do gift cards and handmade cards. That's great. That's great. Maria, I love it. I like the fact of, do you want to know something? And I swear to you, when people, when you're a crafter, and you think, a lot of people think that when you're a crafter, you like making things for others that don't craft. And that a lot of crafters think that's not true. Like in my case, I love getting things made for me. So if my granddaughter or anybody crafts something to me, I love it. I love it. Because a lot of people don't want to craft to crafters because they don't think, well, they craft already, they're not going to like it. And it's not true. Some of us actually love that. Love having sent somebody craft something for you or a card or anything. I love it. I do. Yeah, I love it. I like handmade gifts. But a lot of people don't think that a crafter likes something given to them, so they don't go out of their way to do it. And some crafters probably don't. I'm not talking about me, you, Maria, Katrina. I'm talking about some people. I treasure that. Absolutely, Maria. I treasure making something. If I could send all of you something I made, I would. Because it's kind of nice, anything. It's funny because all those journals I did, they're sitting here and I got to sit there and finish them. And I'm not even sure what to do with those. I was supposed to sell them, but that's true. That's true, Maria. That's absolutely true. Yep. Absolutely. Especially when you're making something and designing, particularly if you do a journal or something where it's designed for the person you're making it for. Oh my God, we know how much work you put in. Yeah, I got to figure out how to sell that. When I know you're busy and everything, I don't even know who to talk to or how to sell it yet. I would like to sell them. I love them, but I don't need them. But yeah, it's absolutely, it's, you know, one time we should, I don't want to start this, but it would be really cool to do something like that. The only thing is it's kind of expensive to mail. That's the part where it comes to people sending things. But it would have been cool. Like, you know how, I'm not saying we're going to do this year. I'm just throwing it out there because you could get, mailing is kind of expensive for everybody. But it would have been fun. Like, you know how, when I used to be at work and you put in and you pulled out a thing that you say, okay, everybody spend $20. And then you put a name out. Yeah, I know when. That's the part that's bad about it. But if you put, you go in and you pull a name out and say, okay, I picked Wendy's. Now, Wendy's in the UK, but it doesn't matter. Whatever name you pick out. Oh, thanks, Katrina. It's all good. You just put a value, but you make a handmade thing which stays within the value. You can have use whatever you want at home or do whatever. And then you send it to the person, like picking out of a hat. Just one person for Christmas. You don't have to do it for all. That's fantastic. Cool. Very cool. Very nice, Dana. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to. It'd be fun to do though if you like sat there and did it like at a Christmas thing, but you had enough time. So you started maybe October, November, and you have a bunch of people that are willing to do it. But the only bad thing is you might end up getting the person that lives far away, so you might get the more postage than somebody else would. But it would be kind of fun to do. You know, like you put Wendy's there, Maria, and whoever wanted to do it, and then you got to pull a name out, and you just go and okay, well I picked Wendy, so I'm going to do Wendy something for Wendy, and then you just mail it out to Wendy or whatever. But like I said, the postage makes it kind of awkward, and you could end up with the more furthest person, so it's expensive to do that. So I get that too. Hey, welcome back, Susan. We're just talking about Christmas ideas and see, like I said, I'm on here enjoying it because I should have got off by now, but I'm enjoying it because I see you guys. I don't see you all the time. And what do I start out with? Cast iron to telling you what I'm doing for Christmas to whatever. But welcome back, Susan. You guys, I know you guys are coming back because you didn't think I'd be on this long. Neither did I. But it's fun. It's like you're right in my room here and I'm talking with you guys, even though you're typing. So yeah, what are you guys doing for Christmas? Or did you start? Did you say you started? Anybody? Marie, did you start? Wendy? Anyone? Dana makes things and sells them, so I don't know if she started anything for Christmas, but did you guys already start? Because being crafters, you got to start ahead because it's going to take a while to make it. I saw something else I wanted to do. I thought this was really cool. I forget what it's called, but it was really cool. Did you? I think I want to do this. It's where you take material and you kind of hand sew it on something else to do a design. What the heck do they call it? But I thought of it. It's so cute. They had it like plants. And so you do little containers out of all your scrap material and you turn everyone into a little plant and you embroider it all on a particular pattern, like a pillowcase or pillow cover. And it looks so cute. And I forget what it's called. There's a name for when you're working with stitches, which I like working with too. Sometimes I like doing... No, it's not called slow stitching. It's something else. It's like, you know, it's part of the quilting part of it where you take pieces and I'm making Christmas stocking vintage. Oh, that sounds great. That's lovely, Wendy. I'm making Christmas stocking vintage shabby chic. Love it. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. You and all your shabby chic stuff's gorgeous. Going to be spectacular. I'm sure you got to put that on a video, the stuff you do. It's going to be cool seeing that. But, this one, I wasn't really doing this particularly for anybody. I kind of was thinking for myself of doing it. And there's a technique, it's called, and it falls within the crafting thing. And you kind of like fold it. You can fold it into a little container, like the base of it, like it looks like a planter, but it's on a material. And then you kind of hand stitch it in its place. And then you actually embroider it right to whatever you're sewing it to. And it would be a lineup of different kind of plants. I don't know what I'm doing. I have to think. Well, don't feel too stressed out about it. Maybe we can all give you some ideas of what to make. What is it called? It's bugging me now to tell you what I'm thinking of working on, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. Um, Where is it called? It's, let me see if I can figure it out different. What is it called? No, these are all the stitches. That's still not what I'm talking about because it says running stitch, basting stick, scotch stick, crotch. You can tell I've been on here too long. Crotch stitch. The cross stitch, the back stitch, the slip stitch. I've worked with all that. Blanket stitch, standard 4-stitch, zigzag stitch. It's still not into what it's called. There's a name for it when you're doing all these stitches, and I just can't think of the name. Yeah. There's nothing better than the crotch stitch. You guys are I'm gonna invent my own stitches, the crotch stitch, and then I'm gonna have like be tagged on my channel. MT, should I be careful for saying that? I'm gonna get tagged for that. My channel's gonna get tagged for being perverted or something because I said the crotch stitch. Oh boy. What is it called though? There's a name. Oh, it drives me crazy because I've done this and I just don't think of the freaking name of it. What is it called? I'm gonna go through this. What methods? Wait, let's see method. I hate that one. My brain does this. I was telling my neighbor, I said, look, you're not insulting, but if you notice I repeat things a lot, it's because I'm trying to put it in my head. Like her dog's name, Willow. I could always remember Willow, but Taylor, I couldn't. So she says, think Taylor Swift. And so ever since she told me, and I do that, I do word association, so my brain will remember things. And so now I think Taylor Swift, well, it reminds me of Taylor, her dog now. So that did it for me. I think hopefully I can remember Taylor. But for the longest time, I'll go visit her and go, hi, baby, how's it going? And I bring them a treat now. They're so good. She's like really strong, Taylor, because she's young and she's a golden retriever. But ever since I got the dog molds, and I start out with, before I go help clean or do whatever I'm doing, I go and give them a little bit of attention, give them a little bit of, I split the bone in half because I don't want to give them too much. And then they're pretty good with me. They're not like all hyper because I used to come over there and they freaking were so excited to see me. They were jumping all over and almost killed me. So now Taylor has come to the plan of, if she treats me nice, she gets a treat, and she's a lot calmer than she used to be with me, which is cool. And I love her dogs. They're beautiful. They just want some loving. They're really, really, really beautiful babies. Yeah, I'm trying to think if it's 3 cats. She got the 2, Taylor and Willow, and then the cats, I got to get their names because I don't know all their names. The one really, what happens is the one she has is, comes to me, I think she has 1 boy, I think 2 girls, but anyway, it's that one cat, okay? It comes to you, it's so happy, and then it takes a chunk out of you. I watch it, I go, look, buddy, or little girl, I'll pet you, but if you take a bite out of me, you're not getting no more petting. Because she'll sit there. I had a cat like that too. It doesn't hurt, but it's like a love bite. And so that you pet them, and then they bite. If you stop petting them, they kind of take a chunk out of you. So it's like, no more petting. If you're going to bite me, you're not getting any more petting. So it's funny. But I got to get the names. I don't remember the names of her cats. So I want to put that on there. This is good for me anyways, to remember it. I don't know if you guys are good at remembering names, but are you? Like, is there things that you have a hard time with remembering somebody's name? Like if you worked in it, like you got to deal with a lot of patients where you're working now. So can you remember all their names, or do you have to kind of do something to try to remember their names? That's what I got to do. I got to do like a word association thing to remind me what the person's name is again. I have no choice. But, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what I was trying to say about that sewing. Sewing techniques. What is the art of sewing? Let's see if we can figure. That says what it is. No, they're calling it needlework. That's not what I'm looking for. No, because actually a seamstress would use this word, what I'm looking for. It's like a seamstress terminology. I think that's what it is. See, quilting. It's not quilting I'm looking for. I'm going to look for that. Seamstress. See if I found it. Ballpoint based blank stitches. Still not telling me what I'm looking for. Well, they have a phrase that says acronyms. A-C-R-O-N-Y-M-S. Acronyms. What that? I never heard of that. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh well. It's not basting because I know what that is. You know when you get to the point where something's driving you crazy, it's kind of like I gotta know what I'm talking about. Is it typing of? Is it a type of piecing? Yeah, I think so. Yes, it's a type of piecing, Maria, where you kind of like, if I'm gonna do this thing that I want to do, and I take a square and I want to make it oval or a shape of a vase out of material, you kind of have to take your fingers and you temporarily fold it, and then you do a base stitch to hold it down, and then you put it in place. That's the terminology for when you take a piece and switch it in to the form of where you're kind of hand pressing it until you base stitch it. That's the terminology I'm looking for. Oh, you got to get going? No problem, Wen. I should get going too. It's been a blast. You be safe. Don't work too hard. Keep putting out those videos. We love it. Yeah, and be safe, dear. Have fun. I got to go cook supper in a little bit too. No, it's not fabric sculpturing. Fabric sculpture? No, that's a good word, but it's not it. Oh, God, it drives me crazy when I can't find it. You know, today I'm going to be thinking, what the heck is it? You know, do you ever get like that? Where there's something you want to say, and it drives you crazy until you figure out what the word you're looking for in it. Bumbling bunching. Denote, this is called, there's different terminologies still. Can't find it. Cross stitch, cross grain, crochet, cord, cutting mat, dart, drape, dressmaker, ease, edge stitch. Nope, still can't find it. Interfacing, jewelry knot? A simple knot tied on a strand of thread and then pulled down on a pin or needle to the base of the... That's interesting. A jeweler... Did you ever hear that terminology? Jeweler's knot and sewing? Jeweler's knot. Ladder stitch, lap seam, lining, line stitch. Still not there. Nope. And I know it's an art. It's an art of doing it. Don't know. Take care, doll. See you later. You guys are fabulous. I think I should get my button here too to get off. But thank you for all the people in the background staying with me. I really, really appreciate it. This has been a blast. I mean, I wouldn't have stayed 3.5 hours if I didn't find it fun. Well, and I hope you enjoyed it because you stayed with me. But you're also helping me, so thank you so much. I will be back with, let me see, some kind of subject. I have a list here that I wrote down that I want to talk about. And I'm thinking almost of coming back with, what about dehydrators? Anybody know a lot? We'll talk about dehydrators because I know dehydrators. So I think that'll be my next appliance I talk about is about dehydrators. And I won't be here probably tomorrow, but the next day between 10 and 11 is when I like live streaming. And it'll be there probably not tomorrow, I doubt it, because I need to get my act together to do things, but the next day. But just look me up if you're in the mood to want to connect with everybody, talk to everybody. 10 and 11, that's kind of where I'm coming on to. And if you don't see me, then by past 11, I probably won't be on here unless I do something at night. But anyways, I do have to thank every one of you for hanging me. It says you're still 8 people here, 20 thumbs up. That's awesome, and thank you so very much. MT, I am still working on the picture. I'm going to do that. Actually, I got to probably dye my hair today to get doing it. So within a few days, I'm trying to get that done. Just so you know, MT, I am working on it. I didn't forget what I got to get done. I know you're still listening to me. So yeah, we'll probably talk. Maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow, the next day, in a live after the live stream. I'll come in and chat with you. I'll find you after in a couple days, because I'm gonna try to do that picture before I talk to you next. All right. So thanks, guys. Let me play you out with my. I think this is the only song I saved for this channel. I don't know why I like it, but it's kind of like gives a good beat. And this one here, it's called Cover by Patrick. See? It's like a waiting game show host. And I'll be with you next. Anyways, guys, you want to say goodbye to everybody? I will not shut the stream down. I want to wait. If you guys want to say goodbye to everybody, I'll let it sit there for a couple of seconds before I shut it down. So thanks, guys. Everybody that came through. Everybody, the comments and everything. Fantastic. Love you all. See you guys soon. Thanks, and take care, and have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day.